Can you come in love with me? I feel it all around me. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. It's my destiny. There's a tide inside of me. It's waiting to come out now. No matter what, no matter how, I know I'll make it through somehow. Cause when the road feels so long, I'll still be holding on. I'm gonna keep on going. I know I'll be strong. Yeah, indestructible. I won't let nobody break me down. Indestructible. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Indestructible. Gonna keep on going. Indestructible. The last man standing. Oh no.
Everybody, it is time for the last event here at Evolution 2014. Coming to you live from the Westgate Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is Ultra Street Fighter 4.
That is the name of the game, and what a top 8 we have lined up. We've got Europe, we've got the US, we've got Japan, Singapore. Gods are here, newcomers, legends, all happening in this top 8 after one of the bloodiest days in competitive Street Fighter history on Friday. 2,000 losers boiled down to this top 8. We have them. Tons of upsets, amazing matches. We're in an amazing position to kick this off. And who will it be?
And it looks like we are going to start with Bonchan, one of the greatest Sagat players of all time in Street Fighter 4, going up against gackt, trying to keep the championship within the home of Singapore with his Fei Long.
Yes, a training partner of last year's champion, Shen from also Singapore, of course.
But I've heard Bonchan has his own good training partner, that is Daigo Umehara. And here we go! We are starting off with the first match here in winner's bracket.
And look at the approach from gackt. Such control, so delicate, down to the pixel. He is dancing right on the edge. What a reaction to the tiger knee.
But unfortunately, somehow got a trade, but doesn't matter. He now has Sagat in the corner. Bonchan trapped there.
Unable to complete,
Yeah, that might have been from the delayed wake-up now, that you can get off of the throws and all other hard knockdowns. Oh! Little too far for that command.
Old uppercut. Bonchan pushing. Oh!
Oh, what? Interrupted the torch short with his own low jab and then gets a throw in the corner. He's chip away.
Oh! Looked like it was from the front. Yes, wow. Crazy, crazy cross-up. And Sagat especially susceptible to that.
Yeah, and it probably wouldn't have mattered which side. He probably would have chipped him out even had he blocked that correctly. Bonchan using his meter very early on.
A nice mix-up there into the throw, pushing gackt back into the corner.
All right, then just look at them staring at each other down, trying to back him into the corner here again. This is what Sagat has to do, is try to live in that corner and fight for every inch of space against this character.
And Fei Long, just really a bully of a character, just a wall. It can sit there, really powerful pokes, great pressure from those Rekkas. Oh!
Brave forward walk into throw. Bonchan with the life lead, but definitely not a position lead. Using a lot of his EX moves are great because they knock the opponent a full screen away. That's the biggest advantage that they have when they connect.
Gackt on his heels here, but still playing very tough. Walking freely back up to that range. Bonchan doesn't want to challenge, afraid of that chicken wing. There it is.
Oh!
Could have won on chip, I believe, either way. So again, safe uppercut from Bonchan. Bold stuff.
All right, so they're tied 1 round apiece.
Some straight surgery here from gackt. Definitely got his game plan in mind. Bonchan really rising to the occasion.
And just countering with that EX Rekka Ken. Getting in there and getting the combo off the trade.
That was beautiful stuff and a little out of range. Bonchan with the classic combo.
Yep, using those 2 meters to get as much space as possible. Oh, again!
Slugfest, Bonchan answering back. Wow.
Oh, very unfortunate situation here. That throw could reverse a lot of momentum. Put it all in the favor for gackt. Gackt trying to get him down into the corner.
Bonchan bullying his way out.
Great footsies, great positioning from Bonchan.
And knew he was just a little bit out of range to get that uppercut in the FADC.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't uppercut that chicken wing.
Oh, smart stuff. Bonchan, game 1.
Bonchan trying to show us that he doesn't care if Sagat was buffed or nerfed in this game. He's going to win with this character. He's going to stick with him. Been playing him since the beginning.
That is the consensus of a lot of strong Sagat players, that he's definitely on the slightly weaker side versus his last incarnation. But Bonchan gutting it out. Oh, wow. Senses that gackt is a little off his game, trying to push. But gackt answering back. And here's that standoff again.
So much of this distance measuring, just trying to find the right time to attack, bait the opponent into attacking first.
gackt was looking for that counter hit combo, or the trade combo again. Not able to find it. And again, dancing into that delicate, delicate range. The jab Rekka safe. Oh! Rather than trying to complete, tries to mix it up with a throw. And again,
I mean, he always has this great position here, getting Bonchan in the corner, but he's never been able to take advantage of it. Oh, here we go. Is he going to ultra to get the 3 hits now? Yes.
And Bonchan bit on that bait of the focus attack, going for the neutral jump. Gackt canceling it, but Bonchan's going to find ultra.
And it's going to connect fully, but doesn't even need to connect fully. The first uppercut's going to do it. And now Bonchan at match point.
Just like that, Rzr gackt, he's been playing out of his mind. Some really smart stuff, and as we discussed on Friday, just the right amount of disrespect. Now showing, again, similar stuff, but Bonchan, I think, has really just met the challenge here presented by gackt.
Yeah, fighting so superbly while in the corner. It's a bad position because you have very little control of your distance over the opponents.
Oh, and there's that EX chicken wing threat. Gackt cashes in. Oh, nice backdash. Gackt on top of it again with a throw.
Yeah, and immediately jumps over him to put him back in the corner. Here we go. Great combo, keep him in the corner, get some damage. Oh, and a brave uppercut from Bonchan. No meter to FADC it. And you see how he just waits for gackt to hit the button first and he counters it.
Wow, I am really impressed with gackt here so far after getting bullied at the beginning of the round. And that's it. Yes. He shall not go down without a fight. And it is still match point for Bonchan. But gackt trying to get on the board here, and an impressive comeback in that second round.
All right, you see that slow approach. He's not worried about hitting buttons. As long as he's walking Bonchan backwards, that is the key.
And Sagat forced to respect that amount of meter, but gackt burns. Wow, all of it just like that. Says, I've got you where I want you. I can afford to take some chances.
He's going to try to slowly build his meter back.
How many times have we seen this? Just dancing there, trying to, who will crack first?
Oh, and great damage for gackt, and I think gackt is starting to figure something out. He's not hitting a lot of excess buttons.
Oh, great read on Bonchan's habits there. That was a beautiful, beautiful round by gackt. He successfully read the backdash multiple times from Bonchan. That time he said, okay, if I pressure you a little too much, you've shown raw uppercut. Well, let's put a backdash on top of that, and he gets paid off in a big way. Puts himself back on the board. It is 1 game apiece. Bonchan versus gackt.
Let's see. I mean, they went to character select, but no change. I believe this is just, you can see right now Bonchan trying to give himself to gather himself. Think about what happened that second game that was so different from the first game, and seeing if he can turn it back around into his favor.
Absolutely. The essence of Street Fighter is really processing a lot of information all at the same time. And if you get a backlog that, you know, processing that all that information you take during a beating, you need a chance to go back to the select screen. Calm down, let your brain catch up, come in fresh. Wow, nice counter hit.
Again, just letting gackt hit the whoa, brave uppercut.
And Bonchan sending a message there. Unfortunately, a message maybe gackt is happy to see at this point.
That's not a huge amount of damage, but you can see the best thing about that Rekka combo, just takes you so far across the screen, across the stage.
And Bonchan, yeah, without great movement options there with that high tiger that was nerfed in this edition to be a little bit slower than it used to be.
Oh, whip punish on the jab.
Oh!
Maybe that's why Bonchan's been backdashing a lot in the corner. He's just been waiting for that.
And he finds it there, but again, right back into the corner.
Oh, that's -5 now.
No.
Oh, wrong button. Doesn't matter. He's going to punish with Raz. He's going to go under. Okay. Whew.
He's going to get the full. Yes.
Yes.
For some of the slight disadvantages Ultra Sagat has, one of the improvements is the ability to hit that Ultra midstream and even in the corner somewhat more consistently with more of the damage. And that Tiger Knee both gives him distance and also will break focus. Beautiful chicken wing to the other side by gackt.
Now once again, he's slowly walking him, and now Bonchan's just going to have to put up as big of a defense as possible.
And I like that standing roundhouse. We haven't really seen it from him yet so far. It does do 2 hits, so it also will counter that focus attack should that come from gackt.
Gackt always going for the back throw so he can jump over him, set something up.
But gackt find the option select on that backdash from Sagat.
Oh, punishable.
Oh,
Gackt took it
great pressure.
again.
Oh no! We are going to the last round of this first showdown between Bonchan and gackt. The winner of this round will continue on in the winner's bracket. The loser, of course, headed to the loser's bracket. That's how this works.
Sorry, double elimination. This tournament.
And you saw gackt had the reaction there, but not quite in
Oh,
time.
but he focused through one fireball and then immediately chicken wing through the second.
So many mind games stacking on top of each other. Rapid succession here.
Yeah, Bonchan with the life lead. He wants to see if he can get out of this corner situation. And he knows that gackt does not have any meters for EX Rekka, but that counter hit low strong, and here we go. Great momentum for gackt. Very close to dizzy as Bonchan. Oh,
Okay.
dash forward to get some position a little bit.
Oh, gackt gets caught. Fighting for his life here. Out a meter to make things happen, but he's got that ultra.
Yeah, Bonchan out of meter as well, so he uses the focus to get in. And here we go. Gackt's last chance this round. Oh!
Just short of a crumple. Oh, it goes for the Tencent. He bet it all on that EX command grab.
I respect that decision from gackt, but I respect Bonchan's read even more. Oh, and it looks like, yes, top 8 is going to be
3 out of 5.
entirely 3 out of 5 here.
That's exciting news for me and
Yep.
exciting news for Street Fighter lovers around the world.
Hey, more Street Fighter, the better. Let's do this.
I really like the reads there. Gackt showed a lot of restraint by not going for that EX command grab. And then pulling it at the end, it was a great surprise, but Bonchan read it the whole way.
Trading on those jabs.
And of course, you can only do that first jab Rekka to keep it safe, and even that depends on the distance somewhat. So it's really a very delicate dance of minor spacing adjustments.
Oh!
He smelled it. He said, wait till you're frustrated, and now I've got the neutral jump to answer your over-aggression.
Massive damage on that combo. Bonchan knew exactly what he wanted to punish with. Has a good life lead now here in game number 4. And again, just beautiful whip punishes with those standing shorts.
So great. Smelled the dash in, had the throw queued up and ready to go. And now this is match point Bonchan. Even in our magical 3 out of 5 format. Nice stand forward. Another new move that Bonchan has used very sparingly. That can be all the difference because get your opponent, his mind will be thinking in a different direction, creating new opportunities for your old moves.
Yep. Bonchan is just going to be mashing those uppercuts. He doesn't care how many Rekkas he's going to do. If he only does one, he should be able to punish him anyway.
Oh, big pierce to the gut.
Oh, trying to sneak in there with that focus, but Bonchan was ready for it.
Is gackt running out of stream here? Okay, finds the Rekkas. And he has gone to that low short option so many times. It can cover backdash with the roundhouse sweep as well as comboing into Rekka. So it is a great option.
Ooh! And into Ultra, he's going to get all 3 hits. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, quite solid damage on that last hit. And finds the throw, that could be it. Yes! Gackt still in there. Bonchan close, but not able to close it out. And gackt standing strong, proving why he's in the top 8 winners here. The biggest Street Fighter tournament in the history of the planet. Looking. Oh!
Oh, countering again. That's -5, and Bonchan's ready for it. Punishes it properly.
Angry Scar powering up. That is that yellow flash. Oh! Wake up chicken wing.
Oh, and he didn't get the full combo, and then he didn't get any punish on that whipped uppercut.
Yeah, went from no full combo to no combo.
Couple of missed opportunities for gackt. You can't let those go.
Here's that dance again. That's so hot. They're so, yeah, just right there, dancing in and out. Who will crack first?
And now, once again, gackt without a meter, and he's going to be able to combo that. Ultra, is this going to be able to kill? Will this do enough damage?
It's going to be very close.
Not quite.
Gackt living on borrowed time.
Beautiful timing on that jump, landing right past the fireball.
Oh! Fires off the chicken wing. Bonchan all over it. Will the uppercut come? No. Oh!
Jump roundhouse. This is still not over yet.
Pressure.
Oh! Stand light kick once again from Bonchan. He's going to take it over gackt and advance on into the winner's bracket.
Bonchan will, yes, continue on. Gackt is not done. He will be going into the loser's bracket, where we will fight an opponent yet to be determined. Next up.
Yeah, we're gonna have we saw Fei Long just now from gackt. We're gonna see it again from Fuudo, and he's going up against one of the 2 last American hopes.
And one of the greatest American players, just straight out, let's be honest.
Yes.
This is one of the greatest American players of all time. I think we're ready to talk about him in that pantheon. Claiming this Evolution title would be a feather like we've never seen. Plays a character with a lot of disadvantages, a lot of challenges. Fuudo, of course, a former Evo champion himself.
Right.
Great Virtua Fighter player, came to us from that tradition, but makes a lot of great reads, has a very strong, controlling Fei Long.
Fuudo right now is the only remaining Street Fighter 4 previous Evo champion. He's the only guy who can threaten to repeat. But Snake Eyes here, you see on the right, not only is his Zangief amazing, but because the character is not necessarily known as one of the stronger characters in this game, he has become such a huge fan favorite, not only here in just the States, but even in Japan.
That's true.
Players all over there, they all love Snake Eyes, and in fact, even at CEO, when Nishiken, Akimo, and Dunhill came, who did they say they were most impressed with? One was Smug, the other, Snake Eyes.
Yeah, very impressed, and that's a very indeed high sign of respect. And I don't know, Snake Eyes to me is sort of a really interesting study in opposites in many ways. He's a new school player, but he began on an old man's game with HDR.
That's right.
He's a top pro, doesn't play on a stick, plays on a pad. Yep. He's got some of the fastest reactions in the game, plays one of the slowest characters in the game. I don't know what this guy's all about, but he's reinvented Street Fighter just for him. Makes Zangief look nigh unbeatable, but Fuudo, I call him the wet blanket right now. It's not the nicest name. I have a lot of respect for his play, but he does have a really smothering style that's going to be a real challenge for Snake Eyes.
Fuudo, one of the most fundamental players on the planet thanks to his Virtua Fighter background. However, you were talking about how Snake Eyes is kind of new school, yet despite being so new school, he has probably one of the greatest sets of fundamental footsie games in all of Street Fighter 4 in its current cast of players.
I'd like to call him a natural, but I don't think that's doing him enough justice. He's just smart and puts in the practice.
Savant almost.
Yeah, oh, that's very risky. Wow, finds the pile driver.
Fuudo with the missed time on that punish, so here we go. He's gonna keep himself in.
Oh, very close.
Yeah, he wanted Fuudo try to jump away. That's why he went with the attack right away. Oh, great read. You see what I mean? The reads from Snake Eyes.
And this is just a real test of wills. Snake Eyes dancing outside of the range of that crouching fierce, which is so dominant in this match. Between that and crouching strong and Fuudo.
Oh, he wants you to play that little game because then he can surprise you.
And again,
the regular throw from Snake Eyes, and he's gonna take round 1 over Fuudo.
This guy is made of magic. Let's see what he can do. It's going to be a real test to get through a 3 out of 5 up against someone the caliber of Fuudo.
Yeah, well, he's got some magic, but he's going up against the Japanese Harry Potter here in Fuudo.
Wow, look at that completion. Stand far jab, it's near crouching. Neat stuff. Fuudo not really, he's maybe being a little more conservative with his strikes in this round. But again, that same kind of very delicate dance. Wow.
But the wonderful thing about the way Snake Eyes plays Zangief is he's not obsessed with SPD. He will play footsies with you to gain your rhythm, and then he can make this big comeback after taking a bunch of damage. He's very much a burst damage momentum Zangief player.
But I will say that Fuudo, the adjustment I noticed he's made, he's attacking virtually not at all. And when he is, he's attacking not at Zangief, but into the space Zangief hopes to occupy.
Exactly.
That's where he's getting these interesting counter hits. So you see these strikes, they're not intended to actually make contact with Zangief. They'll only hit if Zangief also sticks something out at the same time. There we go. And that is really, this adjustment from Fuudo is really scary for Snake Eyes fans because it seems to have really shut him down.
Oh, Snake Eyes went for his standard trick, that low forward into SPD. And look at his reactions, Fuudo ready for every jump.
And Fuudo has just completely changed the game. Okay, here he is. Snake Eyes chance. Oh,
Again, Fuudo, like I said, his reactions on those jumps have been flawless so far. I don't think Snake Eyes has managed to get in from the air at all. I'd be interested to see if Snake Eyes loses this, if he would switch to Ultra 2, maybe.
I agree, that would be an interesting choice, especially because Fuudo is known as a man who, I mean, this is a strong tool of Fei Long in general, having that uppercut. Wow, he got him with the same trick again. I love it. I never get tired of it.
Oh, again, great read from Snake Eyes, getting him to burn all that meter. But Fuudo doesn't care. He says, you know what? Go ahead, burn my meter, because I'm doing all this damage through just these individual little pokes.
He might have had a chance there. One of the big changes, of course, in Ultra Street Fighter 4 is the addition of Red Focus. Is he going for it? No, he didn't have the Ultra.
He's going to save the meter. Yeah, he knew that even if he went for Red Focus, that would have been 3 meters for not a huge ton of damage.
It creates a Red Focus, would create new opportunities for Zangief. Got baited there by Fuudo. Nice stuff to him. And now,
Ooh! Beautiful neutral jump roundhouse from Fuudo. Catches him right in the head.
The momentum has shifted here in this match, and Fuudo, the wet blanket, may be able to grind it out again.
But he's not safe. All Snake Eyes has to do is build a... Oh no, this should be it!
Yes.
And Fuudo is going to take game 1, despite the fact that it felt like we just played about 5 games worth of Street Fighter.
It's close, yeah. It's another delicate dance because these guys are at such a high level. So I'm really interested to see what Snake Eyes has as an answer to this non-attack. I mean, again, referring to Fuudo as a wet blanket is not supposed to be an insult so much as just a description of his play style.
Exactly.
Where it's just smothering and wants to take options away from you. And once he can force you to jump in the air, whether out of frustration or necessity, he's got those uppercuts queued up. He's known as one of the best in Japan, even by the Japanese players. Never misses an uppercut.
And the other beautiful thing is, watch very carefully where Fuudo places his distance from Zangief. There's a range where Zangief can get a jump fierce, or if he does an empty jump, the flame kick will miss.
He'll be safe, yes.
But Fuudo is never walking far enough away for him to get that distance. He doesn't want to get too close, but he also doesn't want to get too far. See that distance on screen, memorize it, because you're going to see them at that distance pretty much the entire game.
And this has really been a study in mastery of these characters as well. It's not the most dramatic match at this moment, but all of them showing like total mastery over what we call the normal moves and their counter hit abilities versus one another. Very, very delicate stuff that comes down to pixel perfect spacing, timing, everything else. Okay, he actually is hitting with that.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of bad. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, good backdash from Fuudo, gets away. That is safe on block, those 2 EX Rekkas.
Yeah, if he spends the meter, those Rekkas will be safe.
Which one of these fighters will snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
And Snake Eyes so patient, willing to take his time.
Ooh.
He might have had that opportunity with the low forward, but I think Fuudo's thrown him off of it by getting hit by it a couple of times, which Snake Eyes probably is not expecting.
Now Snake Eyes trying to let the time go, so maybe he can hit him with 1 stand short and the EX screen hand.
Yeah.
And that's all he'll need.
I think that's the plan.
But too much space he gave him. Yeah.
Timer scam.
Maybe he actually was just completely unaware of where the timer was.
I think this guy's too smart to have that been a possibility. He might have been looking for a chance and didn't think he had it. Maybe felt like holding the meter for this round. We'll see.
This is it.
Or possibly he's been lured to sleep by this dance that they've been doing for many, many rounds now.
Yep, losing track of the timer happens to the best of us. Oh, no counter again. Snake Eyes with a decent light lead. He's added a new button to his repertoire, that stand roundhouse. He hadn't used that much.
And Fuudo taking some chances now, recognizing the life deficit can be serious.
Oh, our favorite trick.
And that has been close to his biggest moneymaker here. Wow, I thought he was going for a safe jump.
Maybe he thought he was landing on the other side, not sure.
Yeah, but Fuudo finds it. Wow!
Oh, yeah.
Very bold. And he fakes it out again.
Yep.
Managed Snake Eyes. What's he got for the follow-up? Cross up? No.
Oh, and he chases down the backdash. He just waited for it, saw it, walked in, and punished perfectly. Low short into EX.
Great
Vanishing
reaction
flat.
from the crowd here. Such patience. Looking for those backdash. Backdash, of course, invulnerable for the first 8 frames. Fei Long's particularly good, very short. Usually a safe escape option for Fei Long, especially against slower characters like Zangief. But due to the mental strength of Snake Eyes, able to hunt that down and get a nice punish on that to close out round 2 of game 2. And Snake Eyes really needs to put one on the board. You don't want to be down 2-0 against Fuudo. This is going to be an important round.
Fuudo spending all of his meter there for some safe chip. He wants to see.
Oh, no.
Oh, great backdash. He knew he was going to go for that little okey-doke.
And that was a critical moment in the match. All of Snake Eyes' meter now spent, or nearly all. Went for the green hand, he didn't find it. He was looking for that red focus into Ultra.
But you have to admire one thing about Snake Eyes, his patience. He noticed jumping hasn't been working, and he has not jumped since then.
I think round 1 or maybe round 2. I don't. Yeah, he's basically giving it up.
Outside of after knockdowns, he's just been walking. There's the jump, but see, that's from that range.
That's the safe range, yeah.
Yep.
And this is.
That's punishable.
Very difficult to describe how hard this is for Snake Eyes.
Oh yeah.
Like Fei Long's normals, he's using a variety of them, but just crouching strong and crouching fierce are so powerful. In addition to that standing jab, so powerful, so safe.
Yeah,
wow.
Snake Eyes had to start jumping. There was just no time left on the clock.
And really impressive stuff from Fuudo, going up a solid 2-0 and making it look more than the 2-0 lead on the board. Yeah, he just looks like a wall. He is just an immovable wall with a very friendly little face, but an immovable wall in the game.
All right, let's see if I hear character select. Let's see if Snake Eyes goes to Ultra 2, because that will make Fuudo have to think about those flame kicks.
Yes.
However, if Fuudo's reactions are still good enough, he may be able to use something just like Stand Roundhouse from Fei Long, which is also a really good anti-air, and it's not going to put him in the air, so Ultra 2 won't work at all.
But he has gone with Ultra 2, so he thinks, I think this is an interesting choice, not just for the reasons you described, but also just to shake it up a little bit. And I think that's really sorely needed. And then Fei Long getting paid off there with that standing jab into Rekka's versus the low forward trick from Snake Eyes.
Oh.
Neither one can get the upper hand.
Pushing, he wants out, he's looking for his opportunity.
Once again, Fuudo maintaining that magic distance, exactly where he wants to be. He knows that's where Zangief has his least amount of options.
There he got him again. That's been virtually the only consistent offense we've been able to see.
Yep.
In addition to this chase down.
Yeah, I mean, that's why that little whip low forward into SPD has worked, because that's the best option at the magic distance.
Wow! Got away with one there, finds the German double suplex, crossing, from the front!
Ooh! I think he was trying to bait,
maybe
trying to bait out a flame kick or something. Doesn't want to use the meter. Looks like he wants to save it. Yeah, punishes that properly. All right, Snake Eyes takes the round 1 of game 3.
We didn't see a lot of Ultra 2 there, but maybe the fresh mindset has given him new legs. Second win here, as he needs to find the win up against Fuudo, who's looking just incredibly strong. Zangief hunting. And again, Zangief's dash is also very nearly useless in this match. They're too slow. The focus attack also very limited options outside of the red focus.
A worthy trade for Snake Eyes. Oh, he tried to chase him down.
Went in for the dash and Fuudo all over it.
See, that's the thing. At the magic distance, that whip low forward into SPD is a great strategy for Snake Eyes, but he knows that if he uses it too much, it'll become that much easier for Fuudo to counter it and be ready for it.
And we've seen Fuudo the safe jab, the safe standing jab into the Rekkas, and I don't even know if he was anticipating it, but he was getting, there it was, he got it again.
See, he's got to use it sparingly, even though it's his wheelhouse so far. If he does it too much, he will lose that tactic altogether.
It's true, and Fuudo just backdashing away again. Not afraid. Snake Eyes showing him a little bit of respect. Oh no!
Oh, he went for it.
Confessing a lot of hunger there, but still in the hunt
here. Oh, he went in.
Oh
Okay,
no,
yeah,
there goes the meter. He's He's got the Ultra too, but I cannot anticipate Fuudo jumping in these situations.
Yeah, exactly as I said. The stand roundhouse, he knew it.
Yeah. The button disadvantage, as we call it. Fei Long uses such strong buttons, particularly against Zangief. Fuudo really making maximum great effect of all his choices. And now this is now officially match point for Fuudo. Tries to send one of America's greats into the losers bracket.
Ooh.
There he is. At that time, he had this self-restraint not to actually complete pile driver, realizing that the fact that he blocked it would push him out of range.
Oh, again, EX Rekka, very safe. So Fuudo also trying to very sparingly use his meter, but this is the first time Snake Eyes has really kind of pushed Fuudo into the corner as opposed to Fuudo pushing Snake Eyes into the corner.
That is true. It's an important difference, and it's a not unrecoverable life distance. Zangief, yes, basically has to use his life bar as a currency here to approach. Here we go.
Okay, chase him down.
Gets him again. Good tech by Fuudo.
And still not the life lead though.
Nice. Oh, he got him.
1, 2.
What will it be? Yes, he'll go for the early cross. Oh!
He just went to get out of the corner. That's all he wanted to do.
Oh! So
1,
smart.
2, 3, in the Ultra.
Yes. He's going to even it up and put him back in open water in the middle of the... What?
Oh, he chased down
What
the
is
back
going
line.
on? Oh, he finds it!
Snake Eyes pulls it out with a surprise jump down short.
And far be it from me to say this sweet little face. He looked a little angry there at the end. He was like, I don't like that scramble. I don't like that I got pushed into the corner.
He's like, what? I have to play a game 4? What is this?
Well, you see here why he's... Oh, okay.
Is officially underway.
Pushing.
Ooh.
Nice punish both directions.
You saw right there, that was the first time Fuudo whip punished that whiff low forward. It means he is getting a little more aware of it.
He's definitely looking for it. Also recognizing it's one of Snake Eyes' best options.
Snake Eyes' game has pretty much been boiled down to that and stand short.
Stand short, yes. And he's somehow making it work.
That's
Crouch
his-
short, occasional stand strong. Once in a blue moon, and towards roundhouse.
Yeah, the stand short really is just a time biter. It's just a mask, everything else. Oh, he's got the combo that's much easier to link now.
Wow, Fuudo finds the throw and now forced to go on the offense. A considerable life.
Oh!
He got him again. That's going to close it out.
Not
No!
quite yet. Oh, baits him out.
And gets the max meter building punish to take him into the
yeah.
next round.
You're right. You're absolutely right. He could have killed him with anything.
Yeah, you and I would have definitely mashed jabs and been like, yeah, beat
Exactly.
Fuudo. Not Snake Eyes. He's thinking ahead, thinking of the long game. That's what makes him one of the all-time greats in Street Fighter 4, pushing forward to try and claim America's first title in Ultra Street Fighter 4.
We've got 2 Japans, 1 Korea, 1 Singapore. No U.S. winners yet so far in Street Fighter 4 history here at Evolution.
Two Americans still remaining in the bracket after just an incredible Friday where we boiled down 2,000 players.
Yeah, it's really amazing right now. The way Snake Eyes has been playing, like I said, the first couple of games, he was hitting a lot of extra buttons and they were not working. He's literally boiled it down to only just a very, very few button presses.
I love this because this is not exactly the game that Snake Eyes wants to play, but Fuudo, gets away with one there, missed the jab. Fuudo has called the tune in this match and said, no, we are going to reduce it down to this. And no one can beat me at this game. It's my game. I'm the best at it. Fei Long is the best at it. And Snake Eyes is in here making Zangief somehow work. Zangief, one of the worst at this. It's not the game Snake Eyes want to play. But he's rising to Fuudo's challenge here. Staring him down into the corner. We saw Fuudo fall apart before.
Fuudo uses all of his meter in that situation. And Snake Eyes didn't want to go for a whip green hand into super. That would have been a waste of meter. He's willing to take some chancy risks now, but he's not going to use it. Oh, he did!
Oh, he finds out! But he does not have Ultra 1.
Right.
Ultra 2, could not use it in that
But
situation.
he used a lot of meter. Oh my God!
Is he going to give it again? Fei Long will not jump. He will not jump. He's burning the meter to get out. Oh, the counter Ultra!
Oh, just a timer scam, and he's going to take that round. And Snake Eyes did use a lot of meter in that round now.
Pulled it out by pixels, and this is once again match point for Rzr's Fuudo. Here from Japan,
The fight we've all been waiting for. Anything can happen now.
Street Fighter 4 champion. Evolution champion already, looking to repeat here at Evolution 2014.
The one thing that I've noticed is strangely missing from Snake Eyes' game is, okay, chase down, is usually on the opponent's neutral jump, he's really good at stand roundhousing them out of the air. But again, just like that whip low forward into SPD, Fuudo throws it out so rarely that it's really hard to react to properly for Snake Eyes.
Time marches on.
Snake Eyes, such composure. Could not be under any more pressure right now. They're standing fiercely. Handshake, Fei Long. Oh! Wow, stand forward. I've not seen that in the blue
Yeah.
Each one of these moves a slight little test to Fuudo. Where's your mind at? How are you going to react to this?
This is match point for Fuudo, but Snake Eyes has to win this just to stay alive. I don't know who has the life lead.
Very close, slight edge to Snake Eyes. No, he goes for it, a little over aggression. It's punished by Fuudo. Oh no.
And more aggression from Fuudo, reading the desperation in Snake Eyes' ground game, walking forward a little harder than normal.
Snake Eyes now jumping as well, showing a lot of little loosey-goosey edges we're not used to, but he knows he needs to mix it up in order to have time. And Fuudo will not jump in any situation, rendering that Ultra 2 virtually useless.
Oh, he's in.
He finds it, he's running out of time, cross up. Will he get him again? No time, no time.
He's gonna activate Ultra and wake up. No chance for him to take any damage. Fuudo is gonna move on to face Bonchan in winners finals.
Oh, by pixels again. What a heartbreaker for Snake Eyes. Incredible composure and literally just ran out of time on the clock in order to make his magic happen. Wow.
So careful play from both of these competitors. Just
Yeah.
judging their distances so well. And I feel like
Chess
Snake
match.
Eyes' patience right there actually came against him at the end because Fuudo literally out-patience Snake Eyes.
Yeah, no, that's his whole game.
Yep.
So let's give a nod to our friends at the NYU Game Center. New York University, of course, an incredible institution. Evo has partnered with them to create a scholarship to the NYU Game Center to help inspire and support the next generation of game makers. Really, really amazing people. Dylan, Frank Lance, a lot of the guys from the NYU Game Center here at Evolution 2014. They brought some games from their students. They're here to support, and every dollar of the subscription to the Evo 2014 stream will go to that scholarship to support the game makers of the future.
And we've already had a couple of guys that we've sent over to get a career in the gaming industry. It's very cool stuff.
A lot of great FGC people have transitioned into the wider world of making games.
Yes, super happy to see helping a lot of these guys make the future games that we're gonna play.
Yeah, so much talent in so many of these players. It's really exciting to see them going on
Super Street Fighter
great
4
careers
Arcade Edition.
that are making the use of their skills. And this is going to be Luffy sitting down up against Momochi, Evil Genius's Momochi.
Despite the quality of play from a player like Ryan Hart and Alioun, Luffy is now the first European player to make a top 8 in Street Fighter 4 here at Evolution.
And he picked a hell of a year to do it, too. Rose considered to have some slight advantages over previous incarnations of Rose. Not by any means sort of an overpowering or dominant character, but strong. But he has gone through the deepest field in all of competitive Street Fighter history to be here on the final stage, facing his top 8 opponent, Momochi.
And you said not only did he go through one of the deepest fields, but if I do remember, someone tweeted me this yesterday on Friday. He has gone through 5 Japanese players in a row to get to this point. He has there were 80 Japanese players who entered this tournament. Back a long time ago when we first started this stuff, 80 would have been a major by itself. And now we have 80 of them all coming out here to Japan.
Essentially a Japanese major being played on American shores, plus a few thousand other foreign competitors.
Yeah, exactly. So, you
it's
know,
cool stuff. It's very exciting. And that
kind of them to let the other, 1,920 players come in and join in.
And I want to take a moment here to reflect on the history of this tournament. While these guys are doing the bike check, this is a dream, really. It's a dream to me, but it's a dream that began with a couple of brothers many, many years ago, over a decade ago. Tom and Tony Cannon just wanted to see who was best. And they decided to get some people together, literally in an arcade in Northern California, 64 people, And thanks to all the players on the stage, thanks to everyone in this room, thanks to all of you watching at home, we are now here in Las Vegas, 10,000 strong, grown from 64 people. Every aspect of this event is produced and run entirely by the community, the fighting game community. You saw Seth Musi come up and talk about the graphics, Oscar winners. We've got lighting experts, video experts, Mr. Spooky running the stream. Everybody coming together, making a real family effort.
Combo video makers for our entertainment. And
For
Momochi
instance.
looks like he's pulling a little bit of a trick card into this mix. He's going to play Jury. We saw him use this character at CEO, and he
Yes.
surprised a lot of people. Not a lot of people were aware that he had this character in his repertoire.
She's a very interesting character, another one that got significantly stronger into the Ultra Edition. And she plays a really interesting mid-range control game, much like Rose's own kind of control game.
It's an interesting choice because Rose can reflect a lot of those fireballs back, turning the weapon against her.
But it's interesting to, okay, there we go. I think Jury has just enough movement options to create interesting challenges. Go
Maybe
ahead.
hoping to chase down a couple of backdashes with some EX dive kicks.
Yeah, and another thing to look out for is, of course, the activation on Jury's fireball will itself cancel a fireball. So in the process of throwing a fireball, you can cancel one of Rose's own fireballs and send one back her way.
And always just kind of throwing out that fireball, but not actually storing it a lot of the time, just to stay busy, to always be active. So it's very hard to see what his plan is. Oh, wow. Using that meter he just gained from those focuses
Oh,
to
smart
activate
stuff.
Ultra.
Oh, base out. Oh, right in the foot. Very cool stuff. He baited Momochi into using the EX pinwheel to try and reverse and didn't do anything to sit there and block it and let the orbs take care of her on the way down.
They're projectile invincible, so she didn't get hit during it, but as soon as it finished, Luffy took advantage of that.
Something else interesting I noticed potentially in round one, I think Momochi may actually want Luffy to reflect the fireballs because it gives him a chance to jump in for free and generate some pressure where
Oh, nice, got to him. He's going to be able to get the soul throw. Nice forward dash from Luffy to escape that pressure. Oh,
just out of range of the crouching fierce, and that's going to hurt for Momochi.
I've got to be careful. Momochi has to be very careful because Luffy has a full meter. One low strong into Soul Spiral will be the death of Jury.
Oh, now in chip danger as well. Oh, burns a lot of it. Oh,
Oh, but the low strong coming out fast enough. And Luffy from France is going to go up 1-0 over Momochi from Japan. Momochi just coming off of a win at Southeast Asia Majors. Got second place at CEO to Infiltration.
And Momochi here looking like he might be out of gas a little bit. Like as we know, Jury is sort of his surprise counterpicker. It's not a terrible surprise anymore. I'm sure he's not intending it as a shocker, but obviously not happy with his other option or primary option of going back to Ken. Ken against Rose is a difficult fight.
Yes.
He knows that. He doesn't want to go there, but his Jury was shut down pretty convincingly. Luffy looked very strong, I thought, in that match.
The thing about it is Momochi has a ton of different characters to use. We've seen him win majors with Cody before. He busted out at the Capre at CEO.
Yeah, a lot of strong stuff. He's just a smart overall player, but that can also work against you by defraying your focus a little bit and also putting you into tough decision-making situations like now. You don't want to be having to think hard about which character you're going to choose, but that's what he's forced to do, and let's see what his adjustment will be.
Just trying to zone him out with those fireballs here. Luffy getting in, trying to get in. Oh,
Opportunity.
Yep.
And the other dangerous thing about the fireballs, rather than going for too many reflects, Meltdown Luffy has just been using him to build up his ultra meter. Those orbs so strong. It's such a nice ultra. Wow, great chase down.
Oh, and then using that close standing forward kick, unthrowable,
Yes.
goes over low attacks. Perfect for beating any form of crouch tech.
Good chase down from Luffy, but not able to get a knockdown.
But it doesn't matter. Luffy still has the life lead right now, so he can play this very defensive game.
And Jury sitting on a full Ultra 2, or nearly full,
Oh, nice. Erases both.
with one EX Fireball. Smart stuff from Momochi. He's looking for that opportunity to set up the Ultra 2, but he needs a knockdown or some other sort of solid approach.
Mochi's got to try to figure out a way to gain some offense. He's went with Ultra 2. At CEO, he used W Ultra, took advantage of being able to have the Feng Shui engine for some instant offense. But here, he's chosen to go with the Combo Ultra.
And I think we saw in the first game, he did try and use the dive kick out of the air for, okay, here we go. Oh, that's exactly it.
Yep.
That is going to close it out in stylish fashion for Momochi. Round 1.
Caught him with the fuzzy guard. Normally that jump strong will not hit a crouching character as an overhead. But if they block a jump attack first and then crouch, they go into crouching state, but during the transition, they're still tall.
Still vulnerable, yes. And he converted that into, of course, the EX dive. I was saying in the first game, he had tried to use that just a little bit, just to threat with it. And Meltdown's Luffy had some really, really strong responses to it. But he finds it in the corner.
Luffy has had a life lead for most of these matches, which means Momochi has always been playing from behind. He's always been having to try to figure out how to get past this wall, but look at this! This is no longer, this is one of those forward-moving walls, those deck walls in those Final Fantasy games that keep coming forward.
The Star Wars trash compactor is coming for you.
Oh, got him. Good juggle there. Nice focus backdash, and now we just said that Momochi's always been playing from behind, but now it is Luffy's turn to try to get in there and do some damage.
And he does. Exactly that.
Oh, a great bait, and that vacuums you in now, so it'll always hit, but that means you can always punish it.
Looking for that hit. Wow, and just not even trying to challenge Juri out of the air, just backdashing away. Rose, another character with a really strong backdash.
Oh, he really thought about going for that. Oh, he got the combo.
What? What?
No.
I think he was anticipating that standing forward yet again. Rose players love it. Luffy, very smart, holding strong, baits it out, watches him sail into the air ineffectually, closes it out. That is another strong game from Luffy.
Yeah, and like I said, those ones are the easiest to read. I always call those the desperation uppercuts. If you heard me commentate before, I use that term a lot. It's when your life is down very low and you're just so desperate to get your momentum or get your win. You do your wake-up ultra, you do your wake-up uppercut because you're suffering. But the problem is, that's exactly what your opponent understands.
That's the mind game in action, yeah.
Exactly, it's that much easier to read an uppercut, a wake-up situation like that. Okay. We're good.
They will play on. They will play on.
We're good.
And now Momochi with his back against the wall has gone to Ken. Obviously, he did not want to go to Ken before, but as Juri came up just flat short. Some impressive stuff there for a while, but not enough against Luffy.
Yeah, really surprised he's not trying to go with a character like DeCapre, a little more unorthodox, maybe Luffy not ready. However, I know Ali Yoon has been playing a lot of DeCapre as well. And I got to imagine Luffy and Alioun maybe have had a decent amount of practice. I don't want to, pretend that they live right next to each other and play every day.
Although they both live in France.
Yes.
How far away can you be in France, right? Of course, we get that all the time living in California, giant state. I will
Saves the orbs, yeah.
Yeah, very smart stuff. And what's so difficult is you'll notice about this match. Oh, wow. Nice completion.
All the way into the corner, too. He went from one corner to the other.
Yeah, that ultra really allowing you to steal momentum away from your opponent and put on some easy offense. But the difficult thing about this match, and I'm sure that Momochi was concerned about this in advance, is there's virtually no area of the screen where Ken is really in control or in a strong position, other than after having a knockdown against Rose, maybe some mix-ups. Of course, that's always advantageous. But just in general, in terms of the range dance.
Close enough. It's okay, though. It's okay.
Luffy.
Nothing to be worried about. Yeah, like you were mentioning about distances, when we talked about that Fuudo versus Snake Eyes match. Oh wait, here we go. Momochi with a chance. Oh!
Oh no, with
nothing. Oh, the short one!
Silence. Great jump by Momochi.
Oh wait, that might have been enough.
He's got the tiny advantage, but he's trying to hunt for that. Timer scam. Good stuff.
But like we were talking about that Fuudo Snake Eyes match, there was that one distance where Fei Long had a huge advantage over Zangief. That's really what this game is about, walking to the distances that your character has an advantage. And like you said, for the most part, Ken doesn't have any of those distances against Rose.
In this match, yeah, very, very difficult stuff. And, you know, walking to those distances sounds easy, but of course the opponent is moving around at the same time and sticking out attacks intended to punch your face, which hence the difficulty of this game. Yeah.
It's a dance. It's all a dance. You're just dancing with your opponent, except you're not cooperating. You're actually trying to throw each other off with your dances, but you're still reacting to every step they take, every move they make.
Oh! Did he go? No, he dashed back. Okay, smart stuff. But still, forced to retreat here in the face of this.
Again, not worried about getting damage, just wanted to kill that momentum from Ken.
And Luffy knows he's got control, he's got healthy life lead, and keeping Ken at a very ineffectual distance.
Don't forget, guys, this is loser's bracket. If Luffy wins this game, he will send Momochi home. There's a new buff. Able to go through fireballs completely with the EX Soul Spiral.
Oh, and again, just showing the dominance.
Oh, building some meter for the next round.
All right, here he finds the Kara grab.
Gets out of there. And did he jump? I think he jumped.
This could be the end for Momochi.
All right, 1 round away for Luffy. He is not happy with just being the first European to represent in top 8. He wants to be the first European to win this tournament completely.
And it's looking like he could do it based on this. He's just completely mauled Momochi here so far. Still match point Luffy. Momochi still trying to get on the board, but with a chance here after a big early life deficit.
Everything is looking great for Luffy right now.
And Luffy just building all the meter in the world, almost has an ultra even though he's taken very little damage. There it is.
Activate ultra yet? No, he's gonna save it.
Momochi down to his last hope. What's it gonna be? Oh!
And just stands up into the fireball and everything is coming of roses for Luffy. He has defeated Momochi and he is gonna move on in the loser's bracket. Momochi sent home in 7th place.
I'm excited to see again that France has bypassed the high five that we were stuck with in the US to do the double high five. I mean, you and I have both missed a few high fives in our time. Attempting a double high five after a high anxiety kind of match like we just saw there just shows the composure of Luffy and his French compatriots.
And look, everybody at home who's seen me commentate before knows I'm not cool at all whatsoever.
Well,
I was with Filthy Rich. He walked up to me and he was like, down low, and I just whipped completely. I
hit myself in the groin.
Yeah, pretty much.
It went maximally bad.
Hey, if I hit myself in the groin, at least I would have hit something. I mean, it was pretty sad. So, I think I need to go to Europe and study their high five technology with the double high five.
There we go. Ricky may be raiding my closet. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's a confusing mix of the evil genius. Well, he wore it better than I ever did. He's got complete seriousness. Sakonoko, of course, known as one of the 5 fighting gods of Japan. A really legendary player known for his execution. I think made a first name for himself on Vampire, the Darkstalkers series to American fans. Interestingly, I will say, we just finished with the World Cup today. The Brazilian fans, apparently the Brazilian fans have taken Sako under their wing a bit, even though he hails from Japan and is definitely Japanese native. He went to the Treta Championships down there and actually was able to win that and won over a lot of Brazilian fans. So shout out to the Brazilian community, one of the hardest working bunches out there.
I just met one of them, Dennis from Portal Versus.
Dennis is an amazing guy, yeah. Works very, very hard and has a lot of great friends down there. Was lucky enough to meet some of them. Really impressed with those guys. So shout outs to Brazil as we take this into the other remaining American, Ricky Ortiz, up against one of Japan's fighting gods, Hori Sako, going with Evil Ryu.
Now Ricky Ortiz just saw his EG teammate Momochi go down. I'm sure he does not want to let people see 2 EG players go down right in a row.
Oh.
And a crumple to start up. And
what?
A rare drop of execution from Sako.
Indeed.
Who is known for his execution.
And Ricky smelling blood going in, Sako finding his feet. Good counter. Good block from Ricky, but again, Sako with a drop.
Wow. Very uncharacteristic of him. Oh, and he baits it out. He baits out the throw. Don't think it's gonna kill.
But it puts him in danger of some chip damage stuff. What's he gonna? Yes, he finds the cross up.
And that's deceiving because sometimes that's not even a cross up. You know, I mean,
Yeah, it's very rough. Yeah.
I was talking to Justin. He says actually, large time those dive kicks aren't cross ups, but because they look so ambiguous, more people walk into them than they should.
This very starts. I was really impressed by Ricky's round 1 play there. Okay, here we go. He played in a very neutral sort of reserve style at the very opening, even after he got crumpled, but as soon as he saw Sako drop that combo, he went ham. Went straight for the throat, said, okay, I can tell you're off your game, I'm going in, I'm gonna take some chances I wouldn't take against you ordinarily, and he got paid off in a big way. Fantastic stuff. Great adjustment from Ricky Ortiz.
Yeah, and despite being good friends and being on the same team, Ricky and Justin both use Rufus very differently. Ricky very offensive, as you mentioned. That's what we saw in the first round, but here's another crumple. Sako's not gonna miss this one.
Oh, fancy stuff. And he stood, when he had Ricky cornered, he stood at the perfect distance saying, really all you can do here is roundhouse sweep. Don't you want a roundhouse sweep? Ricky took the bait and he had a focus attack queued up right there and able to land the combo. Close out round 2. Strong recovery from Sako.
And this is something that's very fortunate for Sako. Rufus has a hurt box designed very poorly so that Evil Ryu gets unique combos on him. He gets more loops off of the Crouch Fierce into the Ryuso Kaku than other characters.
Oh! And that was beautiful closer by Ricky. I mean, he had a really big lead that whole round, but he did the early dive kick to say like, oh, whoops, I did an early dive kick. Like, surprise, I actually didn't mistime anything. I've got another dive kick coming down. Well, you think you're gonna throw my errant first dive kick. Very smart stuff. Whoa! Now these guys are going at it. I like this. Nice change of pace from some of the science versus the chess matches we've seen so far here today.
Oh, again, Sako dropping combos.
But a lot of control here shown. Ricky battling out perfectly spaced dive kick.
Got a forward throw instead of a back throw. I'm sure he would have liked that. Oh, nice. 2-hit close standing forward.
Rarely seen, yeah.
Good throw tech from Sako.
And Ricky pushing his way out. Great crouching strong counter.
Oh, a backdash instead of an uppercut from Sako.
Doesn't want to risk it.
Yeah.
He's got the life lead. I think that's very smart. You don't need a challenge in this situation. Looking for it, looking for it. Again, not trying to challenge that.
Oh, wow, Ricky just using that to push him closer to the corner. Oh, he missed the stand strong.
He did. That was, oh. And again, Ricky has gone to that low form, or excuse me, the low strong anti-air against, that could be it. It is Hori Sako answering back. Round 1 of game 2. Yeah, Ricky showing that crouching strong consistently as anti-air. And that is a slight risk against Evil Ryu. It does have some aerial options, including a dive kick. It's not the best dive kick, because it doesn't give you as much flexibility as, say, a Kami dive kick. But it does put that standing, or the crouching strong from Rufus as a relative risk.
Oh, wow. That's one of the new features of that move. Juggles fully now.
Oh, he read the teleport. Oh, doesn't get the punish. And Sako does get the punish.
Oh, no, but does not get an offensive attack on Ricky's wake up with proper timing. So now Ricky taking momentum away.
Sako saying, I have the uppercut here.
Oh, here we go in the Ultra.
Yes.
All right, no EG specialty. A lot of the EG players known for accidentally dropping that. What's Ricky got here for the finish?
Oh, good tech. And Sako's out. Oh, just short of the crumple.
Oh my.
So smart by Ricky. He says, all I need is this much damage to close it out. I don't care if this move doesn't combo in anything. I'm just going to throw it out relentlessly. Eventually, Sako will run into it. Sako jumping in now and finding max damage. Oh, and baits it out. Okay, Ricky getting away.
And there you saw one, you know, the Rufus specific combo right there.
Yes.
He could have went for another 2 or 3 axe kick loops after the FADC, but instead chose to bait out Ricky's meter.
Great tech there from Ricky, staying alive in this round after that horrific opening combo from Sako. Pressure.
Oh, here we go.
That is what Evil Ryu is so good at.
Choosing to juggle with the jab uppercut to get the meaty fireball situation. Oh!
Wow, great tech again by Ricky to stay alive here. Dominant round from Sako and playing so strong, maintaining his perfect position, dancing into low forward range only when he chooses.
But the problem is Ricky slowly getting him closer to the corner. That's exactly what Ricky wants, so he can get Galactic Tornado into Ultra.
Oh, there's that standing forward, and now in danger of chip damage. Finds the opening. Again with the low sweep. Oh, he got it!
He got it!
Ricky Ortiz! It's going to be very close. Hori without much life. Woo! Yes, and the crowd feeling it. Ricky Ortiz, the last remaining god of Japanese Street Fighter or fighting games in general.
But you know what? If we were going to make a 5 Gods of America, Ricky Ortiz would easily be on that list.
I think that's correct, as might Snake Eyez. These are some incredible players. Snake Eyez relatively new, but incredible skill. America well represented here in the Final 8, and Ricky looking to see what he can do. I know he wants this. We had a discussion about this earlier. He said, I know I can win this. I looked at the bracket. I know what my opponents are capable of. I know I can win. I like that attitude.
Yeah,
and he's playing so strong so far.
And Ricky, of course, was second place finisher only to Daigo in 2010. So we talked about only one champ left. Oh, look at this. Ow.
Ow, make it stop.
Ow.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, we do have one runner up here as well in Ricky Ortiz.
Oh, did he get him? Smart stuff.
But it's not going to be the full animation. Doesn't need it.
Will still be enough to kill. And I can tell you Sako's happy with that, but that is only round 1 of this game 3. Sako still needs to get on the board with a win. Oh, he baited out the throw attempt again. Smart stuff from Ricky. Sako's combos looking so. Oh, big trade scramble, double dizzy. Evil Ryu does get dizzy a little easier than most characters. And Ricky, just bullying him. So many fierces. Stage now transitions to nighttime. Sako opening with those jabs, finding pay dirt, now going low. Looking much better this round.
Oh, again, dropping the combos, but still gets the dizzy
Gets
here.
a dizzy of his own and answering back, looking to put Ricky out in this game 3.
Oh my God.
I don't, won't somebody think of the children? Humanity, I don't even know about that combo, and just like that, Sako looking pleased. Back on the board, it is going to be 2-1 in this best of 5 set.
Nice.
Keep pushing and doing some control on that tornado. But Sako in there again with the jump, drops one. Sako now going to those jabs much more often, not respecting Ricky's throw options.
Oh, and he's got a dizzy again. This is gonna go right into Ultra. I don't think it's gonna kill because the Ultra wasn't that full. Oh, it is, it's enough. It is enough, okay. All right.
Even Sako might have been a little surprised by that. Ricky needs to find his feet. After such a strong start, Sako has answered back in a big way and is now 1 round away from evening it up. Oh, and Ricky with his own drop now.
See, Ricky has had a lot of momentum in the first two games. Let's see if he's playing a little more nervous now with those drops.
Oh, and there it is, that risky crouching strong, but Ricky pulls it out in the scramble. Here we go.
Oh, again, second time he's
same
dropped that
exact
link.
drop.
Yeah.
Very troubling.
Not this time, he's got it.
And
he gets his own dizzy to counter Sako. Great stuff.
Once again, it's going to be match point. Ricky Ortiz, and this is an elimination match. This is losers bracket action. Sako, the god of Japanese fighting games, could be on the fast track to 7th place. Ricky not dropping it again this time. Pushing him towards the corner. Oh, get him again. Low strong now, and the left focus. Style time, but a little bit of a drop. Still in good position. Finds the dizzy.
This is actually better for him.
Exactly.
He only got the one dizzy on that one hit, and he gets
Oh,
the Ricky Ortiz.
So tough.
And now we have just had Europe and USA take turns sending 2 of the Japanese players home. They were the only group that had 4 representatives here, but they are only down to 2 now.
Very quickly, they are falling away, and it's going to be gackt now returning to the stage, representing Singapore.
Looks like, is he fighting Luffy? Because I saw Luffy walking up the stage, If that's the case, that means Ricky and Snake Eyes may have to do a country kill.
That would be a tough one for the American fans, but that's how it goes as you approach these top 8s. Man, what an amazing round. That was so much bullying back and forth. Sako with one of the most obscene combos I've ever seen in top 8 Evolution competition. Just really obscene. Ricky, just a great combination of reads, smelling when Sako was a bit off, great reads on the throws versus the pursuit on the dive kicks. Very, very smart stuff throughout both of the matches, and even when he got blown up, showing he had a lot of composure. Didn't even get mad. That's the other thing I've seen, a little bit of maturity in Ricky's playstyle.
Oh, yeah.
He is a very emotional player.
Although, to be honest with you, Ricky is probably one of the best players I've seen at playing mad.
He does play well mad, but I like the fact that he's now able to sort of even move past that.
And shout outs also to Kwanba here. They have a new official Evo joystick that they're selling, I believe, for about $150. It's a beautiful joystick. Please check that out on Kwanba's website.
Had some sumie art, kind of like a Japanese ink art print style
Very
thing.
beautiful thing. Shout outs to them and all the sponsors here for supporting Evolution 2014. Without them, we can't put on events like this.
And without
for
you,
guys.
there'd be no point. Without everybody at home, yeah. And these fantastic players on the stage.
It's a symbiotic relationship, guys. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
I'm
That's
not
the way it
scratching
works.
that back. Not again. Fool me once, James. Fool me once. And it is going to be Luffy versus gackt. This will be interesting. Rose, definitely one of the characters I think that is perhaps slightly more capable of fighting with Fei Long than some. She's got a lot of really strong mid and sort of longish range pokes with the standing roundhouse, the ability to slide and get in close, and also, of course, the standing forward, which is a very strong move against anybody, making her throw invulnerable and jumping over low attacks.
And shout outs once again, those little beautiful little fight packs that you see at the bottom of your screen right now, brought to you by the guys at One Frame Link. Shout outs to, I mean, it's like a team of one, right?
It's Nick Palladino, let's just say.
Yeah, Nick Palladino. Yes, great, doing a great job here, providing us with this kind of information, providing you guys at home with some neat little tidbits of information.
And it's another facet of this community. Nick is a high-powered financial professional who does a lot with big numbers and taking those talents and applying them to his fandom for the fighting game community. That's what makes this scene go round. It's very cool and often weird.
Just
That's
like
cool.
a lot of other guys, it's just what we do on the side, you know? But we do it with full passion. We put everything into it to bring to you guys these kind of events. Evolution 2014 on a scale unlike anything we've ever seen. It's not just another tournament.
And we ain't done yet. Luffy finding the first throw there, and now getting gackt to land on this. I'm not familiar with super strong Rose players from the Singapore community, so we'll see what gackt's experience looks like up against this very tricky character.
But despite how mobile and slippery Rose can be, Fei Long, so good buttons, immediately pushing Rose into the corner.
I like that he just went for it with those EX command grabs too. Said, I will not be bullied at mid-range. Once I get in there, I'm going in.
Got right into there, took out the orb. Doesn't matter, Luffy still trying to approach. Great block on that overhead.
And for as strong as gackt has played, that is going to stick with him. Chicken wing denied. That is one of Fei Long's most commonly gone to sort of easy throw it out offenses. And Luffy putting his foot down for France, saying no.
And one of the rare things that you're going to see here is despite using the EX Soul Throw and kind of having trouble at the beginning of the round, he is sitting in round 2 with 3 bars as opposed to gackt's 1 bar.
That's a huge difference. And again, gackt now trying to go with this dance that we saw earlier in his first matchup against Bonchan. But Luffy getting the best of it. As I said, Rose is a character with those long to medium range pokes that really are just a little bit out of range for Fei Long.
One of the fastest forward dashes and longest throws, helping him out.
But now gackt finding those Rekkas has Luffy cornered. Luffy, I was going to say, looking for an opportunity to land that Ultra, or start it up. But wow, gackt not surrendering. Stands his ground.
Oh, got right under there. That was a beautiful forward dash.
So smart, yeah.
Got himself out of the corner. And so gackt was thinking to himself, oh my god, he has all that space. So he wanted to move forward and press a little harder. You saw all Luffy did was just start hitting buttons at the end, and gackt walked into all of them.
And that's what's so strong about Luffy. He's been a Rose loyalist for a long time. So in addition to being excellent in terms of execution and overall strategy, he knows the way people play against Rose. He knows their natural instincts. He knows what you want to do to try and upset her natural flow. And he is able to play beyond, one step beyond that, sort of reacting to your reactions. Beautiful, beautiful stuff from Luffy. Really earned that one. He knows what you want to do. He fully knows how annoying Rose is as a character. How she's a very, as I say, slippery fish. It's just hard to hold on to her with all those backdashes.
A lot of these characters, such as Rose, such as Dalsum, such as Chun-Li, they base their gameplay on annoying you. You know, I don't even mean that in a mean way. You know, it's about frustrating the opponent, because the more frustrated an opponent is,
the more predictable they become. Yeah,
100%. They're easier that much to read.
Wow, and threatening like he's going to slide, but not doing it. Oh!
Oh, beautiful backdash.
You saw that little hop. Yeah, that's what the backdash looks like when you're already cornered, and it does render you briefly invulnerable, which got Fei Long's move to miss.
Yeah, it's almost like a little dodge.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're doing in the corner, because you're not moving anywhere. You're just hoping to go through a move just like Luffy did and punish appropriately.
And again, that dash forward, he can smell when Fei Long wants to jump in, and he's just going to dash right underneath.
And the beautiful thing about Rose is she doesn't have to use a lot of meter, so she can burn a meter on a low strong into super, into Soul Spiral into super, and not have to really worry about losing tools to use for the rest of the round.
Yeah, EX meter is sort of optional for Rose. Not critical for Fei Long either, but definitely a more important part of his game than maybe for Rose.
And then here we go, gackt. As they're in the corner, getting a little bit of momentum. Oh, he drops the combo. So he's going to activate the Ultra and just push him out. He's not really, you're not going to see him try to get a lot of hits.
And we saw gackt do this before, stare this down. I think he does not have the life to give. Luffy up 2-0. Rzr gackt on his heels.
See Luffy nodding there. Everyone representing an entire continent right now.
Incredible intensity, and you can see gackt reeling there. Not entirely. That is the classic. Like, ugh. It's literally like there's a force shooting out from the opponent in the screen that causes you to be like, ugh. It's a very like straight sort of monkey man kind of reaction.
I love it. Like no matter what country you come from, some of the language is universal.
Yes.
Like, looking at your joystick, like I swear I did a fireball. What happened?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. Players around the world make the same face for the same reasons. It unites us all. Very interesting slide there. Just trying to foul up his timing, get some space.
Ooh.
Luffy withstanding the storm so far, not getting totally blown up. Oh,
great command throw by gackt. And here he goes. This is the first instance of gackt having great momentum here. But Luffy, wow. All right, what's gackt gonna do? Is he gonna try to get in? He does!
Oh!
He wasn't sure it was gonna connect.
Yeah, Luffy had opportunity to try and juggle. Wow, so smart.
Gackt, I think, being a little too aggressive there when he activated the Ultra. I think I would have just given him the space, backed off. He was leading in life.
Armchairing it, I tend to agree with you, but I think his strategy for that round overall, which worked out very well to that point, was max the aggression. Just go in. Like playing our delicate little back and forth dance hasn't panned out for me. I'm down 2 games.
Oh!
I got to get in there and let's do it.
Gets a focus crumble in the corner, so he's got the life lead now. Now he's got a huge life lead. Great throw. We saw him do this a lot to Bonchan. Jump over.
That option select missed.
Yeah, but that's Rose. Her backdash so far so safe. A lot of option selects on the backdash don't work against her or Chun-Li. See, this time he just stayed there. That time he played defensive.
And Luffy with this little string chipping away and gaining a lot better screen position.
Ooh.
And he is looking for that to combo it into super.
Because that will take him the round, but a great forward walk and throw by gackt. Might have even been trying to chase down a backdash, but it worked out in his favor anyway, and he just reacted with a throw and got it.
But this is still match point for Luffy. Still losers bracket action.
So Right.
gackt could be going home just like this for his incredible performance representing Singapore to this point in the largest Street Fighter tournament in the history of the planet, Evolution 2014. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, beautiful combo. Still close enough for that low jab to connect after low strong.
He's pushing his way out.
Oh, beautiful throw. You see him almost teleport into the...
Oh.
Here we go, but he missed the soul spiral.
He had the super.
And a great empty jump from gackt. But here comes the soul orbs activation.
And now Luffy needs to have this composure. He knows he almost was able to close it out. Oh, he got him!
There it is,
It's
another
gonna be very close.
And Luffy says there will be no repeat victory for Singapore. He's going to keep hope alive for all of Europe.
And Ryan Hart there, well, not his countryman, his
Continentsman.
and not even the European Union men. England's doing their own thing. But Ryan Hart, cool guy from Europe, broadly considered, and also down there cheering for Luffy and his incredible accomplishment. Wow, so good.
3 players started from the Western Hemisphere. That is Ricky Ortiz, Snake Eyes, and Luffy. All 3 of them are still there, but unfortunately, one of them is now going to have to go home. We saw Ricky Ortiz on Friday basically manhandle Itabashi Zangief.
Itabashi Zangief, one of the original pioneers, and certainly one of the favorably to Snake Eyes, or Snake Eyes compared favorably. And yeah, that was a mauling. Ricky and Justin, you know, again, as we discussed, this used to be considered a difficult fight for Rufus. Like, it was hard to beat Zangief because he has so many good options. They completely pioneered a new style of sort of keep away Rufus that doesn't do the traditional dive kick kind of thing you'd expect. And we saw him maul one of the top Zangief players in the entire world. I gotta say, for as much as I love Snake Eyes, he's had a really rough draw in this top 8. I mean, you know, asking for a good draw when you're up against the very best players in the world is a little silly. Yeah. But that said, this has been stinky for him. Very strong, one of the most analytical Fei Longs in the entire business. And now Ricky of the school, the Evil Geniuses Rufus school, that has basically pioneered a Zangief mauling technique.
Yeah, and I do want to give a shout out to all the viewers at home. I believe there's over 100,000 people viewing at home. And you saw right there the Broken Tier shirt. Broken Tier Monsters celebrating all the stream monsters at home, enjoying this Evolution tournament here.
All in the family. One of our Americans is going home.
The fight has finally begun. Which one of these two will emerge?
And there's that stand forward so strong. The low roundhouse does have some risks. This crouching fierce also has some risks, but that bobbing up and down and mixing it in with other moves makes it extremely difficult to predict.
Yeah, that standing forward kick is one extra active frame. Zangief standing strong, a little bit easier to hit, makes this fight, the balance of the fight, shifted a little bit in Rufus's direction.
I want to note, I don't know if Snake Eyes has hit actually any buttons this entire game. We're about 40 seconds into the match. He hasn't hit a button.
And you know what? That's the problem with a lot of people who try to start playing Street Fighter. The first thing they do is hit buttons. And it's really about when to hit buttons that makes Street Fighter what it is.
That is the unsexiest description possible of this game. I know you want to hit the button, don't you, kid? Well, no dice. You don't get to hit the button. This game is about not hitting buttons, as you can see by these best players in the world. Anyway, we've seen a few buttons. He's finding, pushing him, wants to track him down. Ricky, very strong, not backdashing, challenging him to go for those grabs.
And you see Snake Eyes, that whole time he was down in life, not worried about it. One combo, and he got him up to about even in life. He's still down just a tiny bit, but now he's up.
How is he doing this? How does he have the life lead? He's been immaculately blocking.
Watch out for EX Messiah kick.
Rufus has built an entire super bar a while ago now, just by making him block moves. Wow, nice counter hit.
10 seconds left.
I don't even know what to say about this. Like a new
Oh,
thing.
beautiful forward throw, but you know what?
What's
He's
it
still
gonna
down
be?
in life.
Oh, it gets the trade. Baits out. EX just goes
Okay
for
with
it.
that, yeah. Oh, he used the meter.
Interesting. I'm not sure about that choice, but just wanted to be safe. Maybe a little bit of muscle memory coming in.
Yeah.
And Snake Eyes does know he's on the brink of elimination in this match. Ricky looking similarly active. Snake Eyes, his counter basically, okay, all my moves are bad, I will do nothing. That is amazing. Like, I don't know, I mean, on paper that seems to make a lot of sense.
And every time he hit it so far, it's been one of the right buttons. He has been so efficient with them. Beautiful choice for Ricky, going low.
Get away with one.
Yeah, Zangief with a slow forward dash. Not going to be able to focus dash forward punish a lot of moves in the game. That is one of them, that low fierce. But Ricky's so good at throwing it out in very odd timing. Very hard to predict properly.
Yeah, and Zangief even then has a hard time focus punishing that. There's so many extra frames on that forward dash.
And you could guess, you could focus backdash a bunch of times, but then all you're doing is losing ground.
Yeah,
You're pushing yourself backwards.
And Ultra Meter is not usually the difference maker in this match for Zangief.
Oh, he's in.
Oh, he just went for it. Okay, I think he needed to represent that because Ricky had been sitting there and not backdashing for a while. I think Snake Eyes is actually happier when his opponent does mash on backdash. Much more common and theoretically better escape plan.
Right, and if you build up their confidence in that option, it becomes easier to predict. He's going in.
Not enough meter there for red focus into Ultra. A little bit of work to do, but he's doing it.
He has a life lead now.
Has he cracked the anti-Zangief Rufus?
Oh, beautiful stuff from Ricky. Now Ricky with the life lead.
And showing such great control. Oh, now he finds a little roundhouse. Baits out the... Oh, he gets a safe willing timer scam. No, just keeps him locked down with the jab.
Oh, jab back fierce from Snake Eyes. Gonna take it from Ricky Ortiz. If you remember, Ricky, part of the Team NorCal at Southern California regionals when Snake Eyes did the reverse OCV and took out all 5 NorCal players in a row. He took out Ricky in one of the most crazy comeback fashions.
NorCal went up, yeah, that was an incredible set, but Snake Eyes all over it, and Ricky looking a little rattled now.
Ricky not a player who gets very easily rattled, but Snake Eyes may be one of the only people who could do it.
Could Snake Eyes have actually been in the lab just since Friday? Here, actually out Evolution, like actually boning up on his game while here, because this is just an incredible change. Searching, he's got a significant life lead, doing very little. Okay, Ricky creates opportunity and finds it. Wow, that is so risky against Zangief, but he recognizes he's down in life, needs to make it happen.
Well, Zangief has nothing that is throw invincible right away except for EX SPD. So it is kind of safe to get in there, even if you get a regular SPD, still about 2 or 3 frames of startup that can be thrown.
Yeah, that's true, you can get some setups, but as you can see in general, Rufus wants to play very far away from Zangief. Now Snake Eyes gives himself the lead again. Oh, and again, does not take the bait from Ricky.
And he's gonna take that round as well.
It's round 1 of game 2 to Snake Eyes, and Ricky now forcing, you can see Ricky not looking scared, but just like a little puzzled, like,
You know, if we had the ability to track these kind of stats, I would say Ricky has probably hit 4 times as many buttons as Snake Eyes. And yet Snake Eyes is up 1 game to 0, 1 round to 0 right now.
And also his reads on the EX Messiah kick, that flipping kick you'll see Rufus do, he has blocked every one of those. That's one of the most invulnerable, sort of high priority moves in the game. A great attack. Ricky usually very good with landing those and being able to guess correctly against his opponent. Snake Eyes has read him right every time so far.
Snake Eyes is allowing Ricky to establish a rhythm, a pattern of his attacks. That's how he is getting those little tiny hits in the EX Queen hand.
Oh, Ricky's showing some new tech of his own.
And in a weird way, he's okay with blocking low fierce because Ricky was full on meter. So Ricky's not gaining any meter, but Snake Eyes is. Oh, here we go, more EX Queen hands.
And that was, I hope we get a chance to talk about that. That was such a cool exchange, but I want to stay focused on what's actually happening right now. That stand strong technology into the EX Tornado that we saw is a neat punish. The stand forward kick you see there cannot be comboed. The stand strong can be comboed, and it will create a vacuum effect that pulls Zangief towards him. But Snake Eyes has made the adjustment after getting hit by it exactly once to stand at a perfect range where the oh, he got him!
But
running out of time.
I'm sure he wanted to go for Ultra. He can't use it anymore. Not enough time on the clock. Oh, he uses all of his meter. He went for it, but a great low block from Ricky Ortiz. What a read. Ricky Ortiz is going to come into the last round with a full bar.
Snake Eyes only up 1 game, so Ricky can even it up this round. Snake Eyes finds first blood, now out of meter, not able to pursue. And that's the thing, Snake Eyes was trying to bait that standing strong into EX Tornado by standing at a crazy range just at the edge of it, where even though he would get sucked in by the Tornado Blast, it would not actually hit him, and he could punish Ricky, which he actually pulled off. I thought was completely amazing on the fly adjustment, showing you all the things that are going on in Snake Eye's mind. For as much as he's just sitting there blocking. Like, he's playing an incredible game.
Great sweep from Ricky. Oh, again, very
right
few options for Zangief on wake up to counter throws like that.
Looking. Wow, another surprise jump in, which is used sparingly.
And that light green hand is safe on hit now. It is -2. Very few characters can actually truly punish that on hit. Zangief is in a deficit, but
and he knows he can just sit there and force Ricky to come to him, which Ricky definitely doesn't want to do. But without this round, he's going to go 2-0 with a character that should be dominating Zangief.
Well, especially the way we saw Ricky play it against Itabashi yesterday.
Yeah, if
I mean,
you
on
need
Friday.
a test case, there can be no clearer one.
Oh, but he missed it. He didn't
missed the
believe.
combo.
He didn't believe it was gonna hit. He was going for another mix-up.
Oh!
And the lariat punishes both options, the low and the high.
And I love his face, such complete composure, like, yes, I have dominated this unwinnable matchup.
But same thing right there, Ricky. You can see his game face as well. Snake Eyes going up 2-0 versus Ricky, and a great start for him. Oh my!
Combo video style stuff, and he's gonna get out of that corner and bully Ricky a little more. Ricky looking for it. Oh no!
Oh!
This is the Snake Eyes special. He's in your head. Now you're dizzy. The focus attack into the German pile driver. That's gonna close it out.
I want to talk about that SPD for a second. You see him take a far step. He walked way farther than he needed to be, but that's because he knows people tend to do reversals right after you finish touching a button or try to jump away. So he wanted to see if he jumped first, and when he doesn't, you're pretty confident that they're going to stay on the ground. So by doing a slightly delayed SPD, he prevents himself from getting punished by the backwards jump.
A great bit of extra information, and Rg Snake Eyes, after round 1 with a perfect, is on match point again of sending Ricky out of the tournament, I believe in 5th place. With a character that should just lose.
Yeah,
According to the current meta, this should not be possible. But he's on the verge of a 3-0 and opened up this game with a perfect.
like we said, I mean, normally I would think this fight's about even now, but the problem is, we saw how badly Ricky beat up on Itabashi Zangief, who is one of the premier Zangiefs in the world, and Snake Eyes has been turning this match completely on its head from that previous fight that we saw.
The secret is a magic nothing. He did nothing at Ricky.
Oh, yeah, he was crouching, so EX Red focus wasn't
Oh!
a wake-up jab, and he has sent Ricky Ortiz home. Both the EG members have been taken out, one after the other. Snake Eyes moving on. I believe he is going to have to go up against... oh, wait, I don't know who they're going up against. I was about to say I think he's going up against Luffy, but no. The two losers in the winner's bracket are now jumping down here to fight these guys. Oh no, I was wrong. I was wrong. It is Snake Eyes and Luffy. The Western Hemisphere is taking each other out one by one by one.
It's just incredible stuff. You can see the energy sort of rippling through the crowd, people trying to figure this out. It'll be sad to see either of these players go home. We know Snake Eyes does have a lot of experience playing against Filipino man, who came very close to this top 8 before getting knocked out himself. They do play against each other in Wednesday night fights quite frequently, so Rose will not be a surprise for Snake Eyes. Of course, Luffy with a slightly different style than Filipino man, so we'll see how that plays out. But they are still both in the losers bracket, so only one of these two crowd favorites will be going forward. Will it be America or France?
Yep, shout-outs to Mad Cats here, always supporting all of the fighting game events, whether big or small. Here they're supporting the biggest one of them all, Evolution 2014. You can use that promo code Evo2014 to get some discounts on the Fight Stick of Champions. There's probably about, I would say, maybe 1,000 TE sticks in this building right now.
Oh, I'd guess a little higher than that, frankly, but yeah. If we're talking about Markman's personal collection, that would be maybe an accurate number. But here it's going to be Revolution Gaming Snake Eyes up against Meltdown's Luffy. Luffy representing Europe, hailing from France. Snake Eyes, California boy, proud. Out of the LA area. Really has made Street Fighter, certainly Super Street Fighter 4 and on into Ultra, his own game. He plays his way. Doesn't care what the matchup chart has to say. Doesn't care that Zangief is supposed to be, you know, some people crap on a stick. Oh, this guy can never win. Nope. I'm going to find a way to do it. I'm getting it done. Luffy, of course, also a Rose loyalist, stuck with her through sort of good times and bad on her trips through the tier list. A lot of respect to both of these players' approach, but very different kind of thinking about the game. Snake Eyez has been absolutely crushing dreams, ignoring the tier list and bullying his way forward to try and return to the waiting Fuudo. Winner of Fuudo and Bonchan. Who will it be? And that standing roundhouse from Rose. Okay. Snake Eyez showing early, yeah, the green hand. Surprising.
Both of these players have been doing extremely well in this top 8 so far, but one of them has to go home now. Here comes Zangief trying to get in, but Luffy, he's been playing so smart here. Snake Eyez definitely has an uphill battle.
Oh.
Now Snake Eyez does get to play against Filipino Man a lot, so he has a lot of Rose practice, but Luffy is a Rose unto himself. He is in a category all by himself.
And there's that backdash. Get out of jail free card. But, of course, Snake Eyez a specialist in chasing down. We see Luffy, who does usually play the Ultra 2 orbs that we talked about, of course going with Ultra 1, which is extremely strong against Zangief in particular.
Yep, she can throw out the Ultra 1 even while her fireball's on screen, so if Zangief jumps over it, it's a pure anti-air. Oh, beautiful slide to get right in
And
there.
all combos.
And using the super just to take that round again. Rose, not a character who's reliant on her meters, and she's willing to spend it like that when
Combo
she
meter
needs to.
stuff. Yeah, very cool stuff. She knows she can get it back.
Oh, wow.
Very, very gutsy and slick from Luffy.
Oh, again, such a slippery character.
Good blocks. Snake Eyez looking to solve this equation with another back. Wow, just backdashes again.
Can't even chase down the backdash. Like I said, Rose's backdash so fast so far.
Oh, double roundhouses. Snake Eyez unfazed, but Luffy not willing to play possum. He's waking up swinging in all these circumstances, not able to let Snake Eyez get his game going.
All right, chasing down, going for the regular throw instead of an SPD, just for that reason, so it can't be as easily punished.
Here we go. What's it gonna be? Oh, he burns the meter to escape. Oh, bold stuff there from Luffy. I like it. I like the spice in his play right now. Even in situations where he should be defensive, sometimes he's waking up swinging.
Oh, and there it was. All those other times that he dashed forward in the throw, this time he dashed forward and saved it for the end of the round when it would give him the kill.
That was so smart. He got paid off by setting up an expectation in the mind of his opponent and then going in a different direction after setting up the same scenario yet again. Brilliant stuff, Luffy. Taking game 1 in a convincing fashion. Snake Eyez studying there. Content to block, and as Luffy approaches, he'll throw out some jabs and gets a good solid tech. Now Luffy taking the challenge, going in for significantly more offense than previously. Okay. Brief opportunity for Snake Eyez. Oh, that's gonna be something.
All right.
Wow.
Trying to push her into the corner little by little. There it is. Not fast
too
enough.
slow.
Oh, and chases her down, catches her in the corner. She's lost one of her major weapons in this fight now.
Oh, snuffs the crouching fears.
And smart for Snake Eyez not even to use the EX version. Knew that the light one would just kill.
Luffy knows he let one slip away from him there. A little bit of a sour face on, as is appropriate. A lot of passion in these players.
Every single time I see one of these players eliminated, it just makes me that much more sad, but also more excited for the player that moves on.
Yeah, there is an absolute reason in every of the Evo finals we've seen here today. There have been tears coming out from grown men crying in every situation. There's a reason why. The passion is real.
This whole year has been full of tears from everybody winning their games. The emotions have been running high here at Evolution. No doubt everything will be the same at the end of this day, but we still have a long road for all these players.
Snake Eyes looking so strong now. Has he figured out Luffy? Okay, Luffy was creating some opportunities. What's it going to be? Goes into his own nothing to see if he can get Snake Eyes to overcommit. Snake Eyes not taking the bait. Snake Eyes so smart with the life advantage. So if you want to play this sort of like slow down poking game, fine. But now I've got the life advantage, man. You can't pull that.
Yeah, that forward dash, the forward dash and the stand forward has not worked on Snake Eyes since that last round ender. You can see how quickly, oh, did he catch a backdash? No.
Snake Eyes is like, I don't backdash. People backdash against me. I'm gonna stand here and just wake up like a man.
1v1, and you can see the concern on Luffy's face.
Yeah.
He's wondering what happened.
That was a big shakeup.
Yeah, it just went from my pure domination in that first game to Snake Eyes winning 2 rounds in a row like that. So he's trying to figure out, and there's that head tilt.
Yeah, we've called that out. Oh no! And for a man who might have been a little concerned before, he's going to be even more concerned now. Okay, back on his feet here.
Good stuff.
Resist that initial wave of aggression from Snake Eyes. Smelling he had the mental advantage. Wow.
Yeah, that works like it's supposed to now because it's so much faster.
And even then, oh, he got him!
Oh my god!
That was crazy range. Look at Snake Eyes doing the classic Zangief thing that Snake Eyes virtually never does, which is just bully his way in there.
Well, we talked about how Luffy is not scared to use meter. The one thing that I'm learning about Snake Eyes in this top 8 is this man is not afraid to burn meter even when he's about to lose.
Oh, he got him!
Beautiful stuff, not quite enough to kill.
And Luffy steals back that round. That was all Snake Eyes. Great stuff from him the whole way, and Luffy pulled it back, refused to say die. Very impressive stuff from the Frenchman.
Beautiful clutch and execution on that FADC combo. Oh, counter hit? So it knocked him down, or did he jump? I'm not sure.
And now he's on his back after another throw. Gets him low. Complete up. Oh, again.
But smart for Luffy says you chase one backdash down. My bet is you're not chasing both of them down. Gets away after the second time.
And Luffy probably wishing he had that Ultra 2 just to get his feet back, but now... Oh, no!
The Snake Eyes.
That is so ridiculous because he's still out of range after that low forward, but he's sticking out a move to counter it and then getting Vortex sucked in by that pile driver. Unbelievably smart, next level stuff from Snake Eyes.
And again, the key is that he doesn't use it a lot. You cannot keep using it because then it becomes an obvious tactic. He saves it for those moments that he really needs to get in. Or when he has a read that the opponent is just playing that footsie game, the no button touching game.
And that's what gets me to the point about why I would call Snake Eyes a quote-unquote beautiful player. So there are things that you can reuse over and over again. Some of the Kami knockdown setups, the Akuma Vortex tricks. People sometimes get disappointed by those. Zangief, you have to make a smart read every time. Luffy here answering back. It's being forced to make those great decisions all the time and not having an autopilot kind of move to fall back on that creates beautiful play. And Snake Eyes is all about it.
Yeah, but I don't want to be too unfair here to Luffy. He's been playing very beautifully.
Oh no, great stuff.
Escape, but not going to be able to land an ultra smart. Luffy knows that. Not going to waste the ultra and get it blocked. Oh!
Startup is too slow.
But Luffy still with a life lead here. All right, so that's a throw tech, so it might be setting up a forward dash into stand forward again. We saw that before. That's how he won a round.
This match for the critical game 2, putting the opponent on match point, or on elimination point. Both men really want this. Oh! Finally! Luffy finds the counter to that low forward shenanigan from Snake Eyes. I like the aggression.
Again,
Guys, smart tech. Oh, a big boot to the head again.
But again,
oh, heels in your face. What's he got?
Oh.
Snake Eyes. Luffy is calling the tune.
Oh,
he
beautiful
bets the farm.
Beautiful backdash from Luffy. As soon as he saw Zangief moving in, he just ran back. And now Luffy up 2-1, putting an entire continent on his back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, some sort of maybe a little kung fu kind of move there. I don't know, probably just cracking his knuckles.
Yeah, cracking his neck.
He did have a certain seriousness
Cracking
about
his
the
neck.
knuckle crack at least. And obviously able to take back game 2 after really strong, or excuse me, game 3, but really strong stuff from Snake Eyez in game 2 and a tough opening round as well. So a lot of mental composure here from Luffy. Very impressive stuff. Oh, Snake Eyez says, I'm not going anywhere just yet. Oh, great counter from Luffy again. Uh-oh, that's gonna be the punish. Oh, Snake Eyez maybe, what?
Oh!
He's going in. Wow.
Not responding fast enough. Oh, and he's still going in.
Unbelievable switch in styles here from Snake Eyez.
The great stuff from Luffy to tech that throw.
What? He got him. He got him.
This could be
Amazing
enough
back
to
dash.
kill. Yes, it's gonna be enough.
Wow. Even Snake Eyez had to look over and be like, okay, that was pretty cool. I know you're on the verge of now eliminating me from the largest tournament of all time and something that's hugely personally important to me, but cool stuff, bro. Hopefully he can still find that hunger in his belly and not be swallowed by respect for his opponent here. Luffy playing very free. Okay, smart from Snake Eyez. Gets him low.
Remember, he had a great round last round, and Luffy still managed to pull it out. So let's see if Luffy can make the comeback here.
Obviously off to a very, okay, it's that roundhouse shenanigan that really let Luffy establish the pace in the round he stole from Snake Eyez. Okay, and a counter to that low forward, counter to the roundhouse. A lot of metagames going on here. Looking for that jump, and he doesn't want to jump. Rose has that fully powered ultra.
Oh, finally got the whip punish in there. Snake Eyez staving off elimination.
Able to
Just
resist.
a little bit.
Yeah, lots of bad habits. Snake Eyez needs this round to stay in the tournament. Still match point Luffy.
Okay, spending all of his meter though. Luffy still with a lot of meter.
Got him again. Luffy resetting. Oh, got him on the forward dash.
Oh! Conserving meter, not gonna go with the EX green hands.
Luffy. Okay, there you go.
Oh! What a hit confirming the super.
Answering back in a big way.
Getting
Finding
out of the
open
corner.
screen. Yes, critical. Nice recovery by Luffy. Mentally recovered. Finding his pace. Closing that damage gap. Making Ziggy
here we
work.
go.
Oh, did he get him
No,
there?
he's gonna block in time.
It is a slow. And the crowd on its feet and cheering for Snake Eyez. Struggling to stay in that zone. The long exhale, he has evened it up with Luffy. 2 games apiece. Next game is going to send one of these fantastic players home. Who will it be? America or France moving forward?
And chasing the backdash once again. Missed time on that, but that was.
Oh!
Oh, he could have comboed off of that. That's a new buff that Zangief got. That close forward can be linked off of.
What?
Oh.
Just walking into the fireball. Fearless. Snake Eyez needs that other meter, just got it. Luffy looking for the knockdown, set up the fireball and dash in shenanigan game. Not going with the standing roundhouses now. There we go.
Ooh.
Snake Eyez showing a little bit more aggression than we usually see with a life lead like this.
Oh, he tried to bait out the green hand.
Yeah, looking for that big punish. He's got enough meter to do it again. Luffy does do it again. Snake Eyez stands firm. Now Luffy without the meter. What?
Oh! And now Snake Eyez is at match point.
It is game point Snake Eyez.
And look at that look on
Match
Luffy's
point
face.
Snake Eyez. Luffy he wants to go back to the select screen. No time for that. Oh, wow. Snake Eyez got a lot of information there. Got away with that jump in. Did not get challenged by Crouching Fierce or anything else. Luffy, very risky stuff.
Oh, great challenge by Luffy.
Yeah, he is not going down without a fight. He's not going to sit there and get a pile drive. He is swinging at everything that Snake Eyez has, and that's going to get punished. And again, Snake Eyez on tilt here. Says, I got a round to give, and I'm going to go crazy. This is risky stuff. He doesn't have a lot of rounds to give. And now has put himself in a very difficult position, both in terms of meter. Again, landing on the fireball, uncharacteristic.
Ooh, okay, and we are down to the final round.
Snake Eyes knows he threw that one away. Let's see if he can mentally recover. Who is it going to be? Incredible match going right down to the wire from these two fantastic players. Oh, Snake Eyes with a padded combo. Pushing in, oh, that's punishable, but he gets away.
Yeah, but now he's got to watch out. Rose has a super and an ultra available, so if she throws a fireball, Zangief can no longer jump.
Fully stocked. And Luffy still showing a lot of pep here, not willing to play dead.
Focus dash forward to get through that fireball. Again, trying to bait something.
Oh,
beautiful from Luffy.
Zangief's life. Oh, that's... oh, what? He traded with it.
What?
That is a mind blower. Let's see if it puts Luffy on his heels, literally and figuratively. She does have nice heels, but this is match point. This is it. Slight life to advantage to Zangief as he hunts down his prey.
Snake Eyes can't feel great about that. They can't feel too good about that because Luffy still just a tiny chunk away. Here we go. Look at this.
Super again.
And the life is now even. I think Luffy with a slight life lead. Actually, it's really hard to tell.
Still finding that standing roundhouse pressure. And Snake Eyes doesn't want to bite. Wow, getting swept again. And now eating the fireball. That's going to put him on his heels and danger zone. For Snake Eyes, get boot to the head again. Oh, that's an opportunity. Luffy dancing away. Oh, that's a throw.
Luffy has taken out Snake Eyes. Europe is going to continue forward here in this tournament.
The guts on that guy.
Sending Snake Eyes home.
The guts and the crowd giving it up for Snake Eyes. Gotta love his performance. Doing what we thought was the impossible. That is going to be the end for the last American hope, but this crowd, as we've seen, one of my favorite things about the Evolution crowd in the world. I was discussing this earlier with Dylan from NYU. We don't cheer for nationalities. We do, to a point, but awesome always wins.
Yes.
You see something amazing, it's like, people talk about the Japanese and they like to, the most honorable thing is to play, play honorably, and maybe we play to a tie. That's the most exciting result. Americans are all about the explosive victory. The Evolution crowd, an international bunch with a lot of diversity in it. We play for the awesome, which I think is even better. Screw ties. I don't want ties, I want awesome. And that's what this crowd cheers for, and it thrills me to in their hearts.
You can see at gaminggeneration.com, you can pick up some official Evo merchandise now. A lot of really cool shirts, great designs here. I love the gold Evo logo right there in the center. That's a sick shirt.
I've seen a lot of those around here this weekend. The flat brim cap, also pretty cool. I like the hoodie. That's good stuff. The shot glasses, I think, may come out tonight.
But here we go. This is winners finals. This is going to be Bonchan versus Fuudo. There are only 3 players left in this tournament, if I'm not mistaken. It is Bonchan and Fuudo here in winners finals, and Luffy waiting in the loser side to play against one of these two, whoever loses this match.
And I think Luffy is honestly well positioned against either one of these. We saw what he was able to do before against Bei Long and make advantage of her stand roundhouse and other pressure techniques. Sagat also get a little heat taken off him, has to deal with Rose's reflex and other shenanigans. I think he's in good shape to take on either one of these guys, but who will it be is to be determined right now, as Japan must face off against itself. Rzr Fuudo up against Bonchan, famously Daigo's training partners, good friends. Fuudo, the Virtua Fighter master turned Street Fighter, before coming as a surprise to a lot of people in his previous Evo victory, but now showing that was no fluke. This guy's for real. And even though Bei Long taken down a tiny notch from the last edition, or facing some slight nerfs, Fuudo getting it done, making the character his own, playing to his own unique style.
Fuudo in prime position here to become the second repeat winner of a Street Fighter 4 tournament here at Evo. Of course, the previous Daigo of 2009 and 10.
And this is looking a lot like that gackt match we led with. Gackt against Bonchan.
Bonchan prevailing in that match.
Bonchan getting it just as Fuudo overextended. Oh, answering back. Finds the throw. Looking for that counter hit. Wow. That's going to close it out. Bonchan looking so clean, so smart. To his credit, Fuudo was making him make some hard reads, and you're seeing, look at the level of aggression you're seeing out of Fuudo here. I don't know if that's his most preferred comfort zone. I think he prefers to fight as he did against Snake Eyes in a more kind of controlling fashion, but he's certainly capable of the offense. And sitting back against someone with a great fireball game of Sagat, not advisable. Oh, looking for that counter hit combo.
Bonchan, we saw again, always getting cornered by Fei Long and trying to live in this corner.
Oh, risky focus. Oh,
That was a tool we saw him bust out against gackt. That standing roundhouse.
and that towards and short kick is so important. Oh, here we go. That is exactly what I was getting to. If you find the counter hit with that, you can continue comboing off it. It won't combo if you just stick it out normally, but if you can catch your opponent in the middle of something, you'll get a counter hit, giving you bonus frames, which will allow you to land that ultra combo, which is now giving him the lead.
Because you can link off of it too. Even that's what gives it that power once it connects.
Standing short, close it out there, the back and short.
Bonchan taking that game very quickly, much quicker than a lot of those fights he had against gackt. Maybe Fuudo being a little over aggressive. Let's see if he makes any adjustments. Either that or Bonchan just feels comfortable fighting Fei Long now, because that's what he fought earlier.
Yeah, no, he looked very comfortable in the corner. I've seen him fight out of there before. And with Sagat's current fortunes, that's a place you better learn to be comfortable if you're going to favor this character. Oh, smart stuff.
Picking up the punishment, gets the frame trap on those Rekkas.
And yeah, Fuudo taking a few risks there because he recognized the deficit he's in requires them. So smart. Away.
Oh, what a whip punish on that low forward.
Pulling his way back out with that EX Tiger Knee, going high to try and surprise him. Fuudo not taking the bait.
Trying to get in there with that chicken wing.
Yeah, Bonchan just relentless with those jabs and shorts, saying, stay out of my zone. You can't attack into this area. Attempt no landing here. Oh, that neutral jump. If Fuudo had released that focus attack, meant to scoop that up and punish it. Wow, trading blows, swinging in and out of that space. And there it is, catching him in the focus attack. That Tiger Knee does have that focus breaker property. Oh, gets the big triple. And it's just going to take the space. Doesn't want to burn the meter for extra damage. Not important in this situation with the life lead.
Oh, that's punishable. Here it
Finds
comes.
it.
Trying to get him once again back.
And this corner has not been the bonanza that I think Fei Long usually finds it.
Oh,
big
whip.
opportunity.
Oh, again, he has punished that lead against gackt, and here he punishes it on Fuudo as well.
Fuudo, of course, Fei Long master. One of Fei Long's great strengths is his focus attack. It is relatively quick. It is relatively huge range.
Sagat wins.
And if you can release it early, you can get a lot of surprise crumples. Very, very strong technique. But the genius of Bonchan Sagat is to be able to turn that on its head, using your own strength to become your greatest weakness. Taking game 2 as match point Bonchan. Neither one of these gentlemen will be eliminated at this juncture, but will be sent to the loser's bracket if Fuudo can't find his feet.
Yeah, where Luffy is waiting for him.
There it
Okay.
is. Whoa.
Whoa, he was going for something fancy, or he just messed up. I'm not sure.
Possibly advanced setup, possibly total screw up.
There you saw again, being able to combo off that towards short, that step low.
Is that even? Bonchan accepting. Oh, wow.
Oh, he's
Could be
in.
very
Look at
close
this.
to chip damage.
Yes. Again, that little off, that little just off the reversal timing low jab.
Yeah.
So if they do a wake up uppercut, you block. but if not, then you low jab into Rekka.
Very tricky stuff.
High level,
Oh, great counter.
and converts into the full combo on the ground. Ow!
Oh,
Goes to stun.
all of his buttons are just hitting.
Fuudo wants to stay in because he doesn't want to let that stun go away.
Exactly, and every time, even though you're blocking, your stun meter will not drop. Oh, finally finds the throw. Fuudo looking like an absolute bully. Oh, he's just gonna throw it out. Oh, he got it!
It worked!
When you're a man with nothing left to lose, you can afford to take chances like that. Just like that, Bonchan has put himself back in this. Can he steal it from Fuudo?
He's got to watch out, EX.
That's
enough.
gonna do it, yes.
Exactly.
Good stuff, and Fuudo puts his mark up on the board. Still 2-1 Bonchan. But it was a strong 2 rounds. Good aggressiveness, a few right reads. I don't think Bonchan has to really go back to the drawing boards. Just needs to continue playing his game and maintain mental composure. So difficult after such a long and grueling tournament. Here to close out Evolution 2014. Again, Sagat's back to the wall. Position that Bonchan loves. There's that counter hit 2 combo.
You see how well Fuudo's standing right outside the range of everything. But then he threw out that Tiger Knee, caught him by surprise.
Catch him in that focus attack. Faking the towards and roundhouse.
Haven't seen that in a while.
Pressure and the dance again. There's Bonchan waking up.
Fuudo with a lot of the momentum now. He's won the last game in here with a huge.
Ah, very nice stuff from Fuudo. And Bonchan in that situation did not have enough meter to cancel that uppercut into an ultra.
And the battle continues.
Kept him out of serious contention there. Fuudo, smelling blood, just goes for the uppercut. He's now 1 round away from tying this match up. Now Bonchan doing some bullying of his own across the center line for the first time in a long time.
Alright, catches him with that reversal, Rekka.
Good aggression. And just like that, Fuudo has cornered his opponent again. Let the hunt begin. Oh, nasty stuff.
We saw in that first game how Fuudo was over-aggressive, and I was just about to say he'd been playing so much safer than that, and then he went in a little too hard. Got hit by that full combo. Delayed wake up to get that meaty fireball to miss.
What a punish.
1, 2, 3 into Ultra.
That's unbelievable punish.
And look how much damage that did.
He's got enough life to risk chipping him out with these EX Rekkas.
Oh,
he had to better.
Oh! He went for it. He went for it. Even Bonchan knows what a risk that was. Nodding his head like, okay, good stuff.
You gotta love it. A man with nothing to lose, the most dangerous man in the entire world. That was Bonchan in that situation. He steals one away from Fuudo. And is still match point for Bonchan. Will Fuudo be sent to the loser's bracket? Bonchan wants to battle out. Okay, finds the X Tiger Knee. That's the space he needed. But can he find the damage to close that gap? Backdash, still a good option for him. Okay, but again, he's not happy to lose that meter.
Once again, getting Bonchan into that corner, trying to apply pressure with the chicken wing. Oh, Bonchan with that brave uppercut. Not a counter hit, so that wasn't gonna combo.
Oh,
No combo.
oh, but he
my
gets
God.
it anyway.
He's gonna go
He's
for
going
it.
for it.
He's going for
This is
it.
difficult link and he lands it.
He got it.
Will it kill? Oh, down to the last
God.
pixel. Bonchan will eliminate. Now he takes it.
Bonchan is in grand finals here at Evolution 2014.
Over Fuudo, just like that. Incredible stuff. And this guy who they treated as a villain, there's a crowd on their feet cheering for him. They gotta respect it. Oh man. Fuudo's gonna have to hold that L and sit back down as Luffy strides to the stage. Luffy on a roll. The rolliest roll of any European here at the Evolution Championships.
First European to place top 8, now first European to place top 3. I'm sure he'd love to be the first European to place top 2. I'm sure he'd love to be the
Yes,
first
I'm sure that's where his,
yeah.
but his ambitions end there.
Yes,
He's like, look,
exactly.
top 2, I don't, it's my first top 8. Getting first seems a little over-aggressive. I'd like to hold it at top 2. Said nobody ever.
Exactly. No one's ever satisfied with making it just far enough.
Luffy has been on an absolute tear. He's been playing some incredible Street Fighter, a real testament to his scene and everybody back home in France. So on the heels of this World Cup and sort of the unity that's brought to the planet and the salt that it's generated all around the planet, happy to see such a great international field here and Europe holding it down again.
Definitely shout outs to all the European viewers who are at home right now or at work watching this.
You're gonna not be so productive at work tomorrow, but cheers to you for staying with us. Some hot action to close it out. Interesting fact about Fuudo here. He's actually 42. If you can believe that.
Wait, no.
Yeah, that's a total lie. I just made that up. Yeah, I had you for a minute there.
No, you totally had me.
I still got it.
It's that Asian gene, I mean, come on.
You should know better than to buy that malarkey.
Nobody knows that I'm 56, right? So.
He does have a baby face, but the heart of a cold-blooded murderer. Rzr Fuudo up against Meltdown's Luffy. France versus Japan. Countries have a lot of affinity together. Manga, anime, and they seem to have some simpatico feelings towards each other. A lot of respect, for France in the Japanese culinary traditions, and even beyond that, to see some of those influences appear in their movies and whatnot. Similarly, France. One of the interesting things I found, I've spent a fair amount of time there. I've probably been in France 6 or 7 times.
Okay.
Even in their traditional sort of bookstores, like a Barnes & Noble-ish kind of experience, huge manga section, and it's one of the most popular stores, parts of the whole bookstore,
okay.
featuring a lot of Japanese stuff translated into French. So there's some sort of simpatico history between France and Japan. They're into each other. It's a mutual adoration society. There's a nice handshake, but one of them going home after this. One of them will face Bonchan.
Here we go. This is to determine who gets 3rd place and who has the chance to try to take out Bonchan, as you just said, in grand finals here at Evolution 2014.
Saw Luffy dismantle some Fei Long earlier with those long mid-range pokes and the fireball pressure. Fuudo, one of the most dangerous men with Fei Long's focus attack. Oh, I like the challenge. Oh, that time he stuck nothing out and was able to counter the low fierce. The Rekka breath. And now, cornered Luffy is not a happy Luffy.
Oh.
That is such an ugly combo.
Just 2 hits, but it feels so painful whenever you get hit by it.
And Luffy without the ability to backdash and too afraid to jump in. Too much respect. But he does have the life lead and now has found himself back towards mid-screen, which is a happy place for... Oh, surprise! Goes for sort of an interesting reset there. Pays a little price.
Nice counter hit setup from Fuudo. Oh, here comes the orbs.
Did he catch him in a torch dash? No. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
On Fuudo.
Oh, no, he's not going to cancel. Because he knows Fuudo probably knows it's not a true block stun. Oh, my God.
And Luffy does not want to, I was saying, didn't want to burn the meter to try and go for an easy kill in that situation. Showing a lot of restraint, very dangerous. Did eat a few Rekkas, but able to close out that round 1.
Yeah, maybe Luffy was aware that, low strong in the Soul Spiral is not a true block string.
That is correct.
And maybe he was thinking that Fuudo was going to try to throw out a Desperation Ultra in between, trying to bait that out.
Another nasty looking combo. But Luffy slowly
he's got the meter, he's
and
going to super!
That was a crazy move from Fuudo, going for that in that situation when Rose is at her max capacity to punish. And just like that, Luffy all over Fuudo, who mainly on his heels from that Bonchan steal. And Luffy is playing, honestly, I feel like in general, over the past year, he's been playing some of the best Street Fighter I've seen him in his life. I don't think I've ever seen him look stronger than he is right now here at the Evolution 2014 almost the grand finals.
Yeah, sometimes, on just the right day, you wake up and suddenly you're Superman.
Yeah.
And everything goes, it's like you're Neo, you can read the Matrix, And that's how Luffy is playing right now today. can see the code.
Good pressure in the corner. Oh, trying to bait out in advance.
I saw reversal. He did something.
Wow. And I love the bravery here from Fuudo, not willing to surrender, not saying, I will not just walk back. I'm going to challenge those orbs, and that is going to be critical as this match goes on.
Oh.
Wow, he's going for it again with those Rekkas. That's so risky. We saw him eat a full super combo before to close out game 1. Luffy smartly blocking. Oh! Oh, again! And those are those moves that I think that's what gives Rose the edge in this match over Fei Long. That standing roundhouse and just the ability to control that space that Fei Long wants to be in. Oh, he faked the slide and then went for the real slide. And all of these fakes are basically meant to interfere with your opponent's reactions. So they can't quite, they might be looking for something, you feed that expectation and then get them trying to react to the wrong thing.
Oh, and that forward dash throw, which we've seen Luffy use so much, so intelligently.
If we've seen this man willing to close out Snake Eyes by dashing up and throwing and taking space, he will do it to anybody. He is showing the perfect amount of fearlessness here so far. Woo. Wow. Dancing around, gets away with it.
And Luffy is up 2-0. You can see how pumped he is.
Those are the eyes of the tiger, and those are not. I will say Fuudo, extremely dangerous player, but a little chin rub there. Gonna have to do some thinking.
This can also be a little bit of a tell. Luffy knows now, if he noticed that Fuudo is a little bit on the ropes.
Wow, threatening that level 3 focus. But it's been all great stuff here from Fuudo so far to open this. Even including the way he punished that first stand roundhouse. But Luffy not afraid. He's gonna say, how do you like the corner Fei Long? Oh, finds the throw. Wow, and again, threatening that level 3 focus.
Luffy is playing with confidence. You can see it in his gameplay. He's not questioning himself.
No. Even when he gets beat on something, he's just right back at it. Okay, good challenge. He's now got a slight life deficit. Oh, great completion.
Wow. Right through one of Fei Long's low strongs.
And he's really not allowing Fuudo to dictate the pace of the match. He's swinging at him. Oh! Great stuff there.
Will the tide of battle turn? Fight!
And again, Fuudo stalking Rose. Nice punish by Luffy. He's approaching. Oh, dashed under again brilliantly. Fuudo's seen that from Rose before. And Luffy gets caught. An errant focus. Oh, nice adjustment.
Right through there. He's going to get a ton of damage off of this.
Raw Ultra, Rzr Fuudo sliding right through that fireball. Maybe that's going to put Crimp in Rose's stride. Now she's going to fire off her own Ultra. Did Fei Long take the bait? No, he just wants to walk up block.
Yeah, just get rid of the orbs, get rid of his ability to cause the pressure, but he's not safe yet. One goes strong in the Soul Spiral will.
Oh! What? Again? Ah, again! The guts on this guy! Luffy is playing on fire. He's playing out of his mind. He is going absolutely ham, and this is a great way to challenge Wet Blanket's sort of wallish style. Fuudo creates this absolute wall, this impenetrable, smothering effect. Luffy all over him so far. Good overhead, nice throw. Fuudo's switching it up here, showing a little more offense. Luffy very happy to get that. Forced to switch it up. Bottom's pop, no counter hit possibility yet.
Fuudo with just barely a life lead. Wants to get in there, just see if he can steal that back.
And Rose still approaching a full super again. Any combo here will lead to super! And just like that.
The kill, but he's in a great position.
Oh, yes, Luffy!
Luffy has made it to Grand Finals, the fight against Bonchan.
And we will have a brand new Evolution champion here in the 2014 largest Street Fighter tournament in the history of the game. Luffy standing at the top of the pack. Luffy will be battling out of the loser's bracket, which means, for those of you not familiar with the double elimination bracket, Luffy has lost once, Bonchan has not lost at all. So Luffy must win the first set, 3 out of 5, over Bonchan. Then they will each have 1 loss, and then the winner of that next set will decide the champion of this entire tournament. Again, the largest conglomeration of international players ever, the largest conglomeration of together to celebrate fighting games, to celebrate competition, and to aim for that title.
A couple of interesting things here. By Luffy taking this, he has guaranteed that in all 5 Street Fighter 4s, it has been a Japanese player and a non-Japanese player. We have never had 2 Japanese players in grand finals.
Interesting.
It's been Justin Daigo, Ricky Daigo, Latif and Fuudo, Infiltration Gamer B, and Shen and Tokido.
Wow.
So there you go.
Way to rattle that off, James. I'm impressed.
Yeah, he's kept that streak going. Secondly, other interesting thing is, who's the other best player from Europe that we are aware of? Ryan Hart.
Absolutely.
Who also has a very, very mean Sagat. Luffy has taken Ryan Hart out of a few tournaments. These guys constantly beat each other at events. So you got to imagine Luffy feels very comfortable going up against Sagat.
I like this. The revenge of, possibly the revenge, Japanese national pride coming out there. And even though Bonchan was able to take Fuudo down, Fuudo there with maybe some words of advice up against Luffy.
He's probably saying, bring it back to Japan. Bring it back to Japan.
You should win rather than not win. Thanks for the terrible advice. I really am excited by the confidence that Luffy was playing. Those ridiculous 3 EX Soul Spirals in a row, finding pay dirt every time. You got to respect the confidence of a man who wears his own name on his shirt. He's got Luffy right there on the front. Maybe that's just to avoid confusion. Like, whose shirt is this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's mine. It's Luffy.
You can't steal it that way.
Yeah, it's very difficult to steal Luffy's shirts.
A battle is set.
And how very appropriate it seems we are going to be heading towards the volcanic rim.
The trolliest stage in all of Street Fighter will be the home potentially to our finals. No, it's going to be home to just a button check.
Yeah, okay, so maybe they're doing it just so they can go to character change and get a different random stage.
Okay. Advanced anti-volcanic rim strats.
Exactly.
From these 2 great champions. Both looking for their first championship. Good handshake, I think heartfelt. Luffy keeping his eyes on the screen. There's again both of them going through the pre-game routine to center themselves, find their mental balance. I am going to call that some sort of Kung Fu advanced thing. It's the second time he's done that same exact routine. I thought it was cool. Okay, Bonchan showing rare emotion. Unlike some of the other Japanese that come over here and seem to like to get into sort of the international or more American WWE almost style of presentation, Bonchan really sort of holds it together. One of the first really emotional displays I've seen is watching him play the crowd, looking for that support from them. The emotions running very, very high in this situation means a lot to both of them. Obviously, Bonchan would like to bring it home and prove that he deserves his place among the pantheon of Japanese all-time greats. Luffy fighting for European pride and for French pride. Vive la France. And it's going to be a nasty fireball battle, and there's the first absorb. Rose, of course, with the option to reflect like that, or just absorb it, which will build her meter much faster. Showing the amazing meter advantage she has right now.
Sagat definitely not really able to play this keep away game with Tiger Shots against Rose as effectively.
Oh, and Luffy went for it again because he knew if he hit it, he'd get the super. Wow.
He's not going to use it.
Interesting. Option not to go for it. Maybe he doesn't even realize like how much meter he's built.
Just beats the Tiger Knee with Soul Spiral.
This is a gutsy man right now. I love the way he's playing. Right at him. Such confidence out of Luffy. Whoa.
Oh.
Bonchan got away with one, barely avoiding that combo. Oh, Bonchan says, I'm ready this time.
It's just like I said, remember when Fuudo, he was worried about him going through that non-true blocks?
Yes.
Bonchan takes advantage of it there. But he might be able to chip him out.
Yes.
Oh!
Wow.
Save himself, but a forward dash in the throat. Not going to work.
Oh! Boy.
Luffy!
After that incredible answer from Bonchan in round 1, challenging the pulse block string, answering with Ultra, Luffy does not lose composure and ends it. The reflex. Bonchan can't be happy with this midstream game just because of that meter advantage, even though he is getting some slight shots in here and again.
Yeah, but he doesn't even have the life lead.
No, it's a very disappointing result, yeah. He's controlling the match, but not winning in life or in meter.
Well, he does have a life advantage now, but look at all this meter that Luffy has. One of those is going to get it. Oh, wow. That Tiger just thread the needle, that Tiger shot.
Okay. Oh, I thought he had a better counter than that. Such aggression, and there it is. Firing off the super and pressuring. Will it be stand forward? No. Pretends like he might have gone for it. Good tech. Not letting Bonchan out of that corner for free. Oh, again!
Oh.
Brilliant challenge on that false block string. And that could put a crimp in Luffy's trousers.
Yeah, you see he's scared to go for the... Oh, you should be able to chip him out
Is he
here.
going to cross him up? Yes, he goes for the cross up. Double chip. Nails it. Game 1 to Luffy.
Luffy from France.
Rocking back and forth in his chair. Now Bonchan, I don't think doing this mercenarily, but definitely taking a moment here, and I'm sure Luffy not happy with the break in the action. He had the Eye of the Tiger completely on point.
Started this bracket, started the top 8 in losers, has battled all the way back here to grand finals. Luffy is playing the matches of his life.
Following the path of the Evolution tournament itself, we started at the bottom, now we're here. Can Luffy get it done, being our first European champion? We're going to see a lot, but he's got a long way to go. He's got to win those 2 sets, remember. Gets him to land, and a great completion, juggling him off.
Yep, that's definitely a new addition in this game. Weren't able to juggle that in that situation before.
Bonchan doing his hardest to sort of try and vary the speed and timing of the fireballs, trying to catch Luffy in a mistake. Luffy not making any yet so far. Oh, again!
Oh!
And that's been the difference every time. He's getting basically a free super. I think Bonchan really needs to make some sort of adjustment and not be as consistent to play this fireball game. He's going to have to ratchet it up because Luffy is really getting the best of this. Okay? Little opportunity. Okay, there it is.
He's altering the timing a little bit, trying to make it a little bit more ambiguous.
Let's get that virtually free Ultra. Can he find a challenge?
Perfect timing on that.
Doing
They
that
have
from
the orb
normally.
save him,
Yeah.
yeah.
Normally that would be punishable, but that orb comes in at the end.
Only 10 seconds left.
Oh! This is going to give him the lead and knock a lot of time off the clock. What's Luffy got in the tank? Here he comes. What?
Oh!
He gets him with a
Oh
throw!
my God, at the last
The
microsecond!
buzzer beater from Luffy. Wow. 3 straight rounds for the Frenchman. Oh, caught him there. The active frame's very long on a lot of those reflects. Very generous opportunity to reflect or focus to build Ultra. Scott is basically feeding Rose with those fireballs in many respects.
Yep, and Rose once again with all that meter.
Great punish there. That was unsafe.
You gotta
And
distance
again.
it just right. 2 slides, wow.
Luffy getting crazy here. Says, look, I'm fully stocked. I got Ultra, I got Super. What do you got?
Second block inside.
Oh, the reflex, so salty. Oh, he's going for it. He got him.
Oh, but the
orb
orb
saved
hit
him.
afterwards,
Yeah.
yeah.
Orb knocked him out. Look at Luffy. Oh. Bonchan not going down.
We saw Bonchan with some tight defense in the corner before against a lot of Fei Longs. But Luffy so far has been playing like a completely different beast today.
He's switching it up. Now Bonchan just sitting back there, playing denial of service attack, saying, if you come into this zone, I will hit buttons and knock you away.
What's the mix-up?
So we go for that throw again. That's the timing for the throw. Great text for, oh, he got, oh! It's going to be right now. Will it be chipped? He's going for it. No, it doesn't hit.
But it's safe.
He still gets
it. Luffy now on the verge of resetting the brackets. Now here's the question that I have. Will Bonchan experiment with a different character? Because if he can experiment with a different character, he can figure stuff out perhaps for the next set.
He needs to do something.
He needs
to do something. He is getting just really rocked. Ooh la la is all I can say. Like, that is everything is going Luffy's way. That was amazing stuff.
Did you see those daggers in Luffy's eyes when he turned and looked?
You know me. You've watched. We've done enough of this together. We've watched enough Street Fighter together to know. I love watching the eyes. Like, that's where the soul lives. You can tell winners and losers by staring into those eyes, and those are the eyes of a champion. 2 games up is also the mark of a champion, but he is still in this loser's bracket.
Thing about it is, I don't know if Bonchan has a lot of secondary characters. I haven't seen him use. I haven't personally seen him use other characters besides Sagat.
I've seen a little bit of Ryu play from him, but again, I can't imagine. That's not a great match against Rose either, and I can't imagine he'd want to pull that out in this situation. So you're right, this would have strategically been a good time to sort of experiment with a character alt choice if it was going to come. I think we can assume it will not be coming.
This Luffy just going crazy with those fireballs.
Bonchan taking a page out of possibly Snake Eyes book, giving him the old nothing. And again, as I described those fireballs before, they were feeding Rose and really powering her up. Maybe he's gotten that advice from one of the Japanese players and toning it down a little bit.
Oh, you see right there, a fireball toss kind of turned the momentum around in favor of Luffy. And you could just see from Luffy's movement how confident he is.
So fluid, a little bit miscue there. Didn't get the crouching strong to make that safer. But has this wonderful crutch ultra. Oh, bold stuff.
Uppercut from Bonchan.
He's gonna make Luffy work for this. Good challenges from Luffy and finds the throw. And now Luffy backing off even though he's got a life deficit. Right underneath.
Oh.
Wow, Luffy. Okay, gets another one. Gonna let it rip. And I think Bonchan will challenge this. No. There it is.
Too close for that slide.
Yeah.
With the jab.
He knew he only needed a trade, so I knew he would be wanting to not let her fully into that. Bonchan puts a round at least on the board. Wow, gets all the way under with the double dash.
Doesn't use the super. Too many hits beforehand. Knew it wasn't going to do much damage.
Yeah, the damage scaling will. Okay, good blocks. Happy to build that Ultra 2. And now Bonchan showing a little more aggression, trying to cancel that white life. Oh, he gets it. And now good life advantage for Rose.
Once again, just using this to change the momentum.
Wow. Great tech again. Bonchan playing so tough. Oh, great counter hit.
And throw, Luffy now taking the life lead.
And he's sitting there baiting, seeing if Bonchan would wake up with something big. He didn't go for it.
Oh,
Nice.
got right through there. Trying to catch him with that close forward kick once again. Punished on that soul spiral.
Oh, good pressure here. And Luffy answering back again, refusing to be bullied. Oh, wants that trade. Wow. Oh, he had the chance.
So brave. It was so brave on Bonchan.
What'll it be? Neither wants to commit. Oh, he range!
Oh, and Bonchan getting in there, taking one game. He doesn't want to go to a second set. He wants to take this now.
Total composure. And now Luffy knows he may have let that one slip through his hand. Wow. He's getting up for a consultation. I don't know if things really went that poorly for him. I feel like he was really on the verge of some solid wins. He may have overcommitted in some circumstances, but I don't know if this is the point where I'd want to try and make any big adjustments. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't really regard that as a broke round, or excuse me, game. For Luffy, I was pretty happy with the way he played, broadly speaking.
Yeah, it just looked like Ryan Hart and some other players just have some advice for him. So they want to give him some more information.
And this is a very difficult situation. Obviously, Luffy's first time in an Evolution Grand Finals.
But he's been in a lot of Grand Finals before. So you can't imagine that this is really that much more nerve-wracking for him than it would be for a lot of people.
I must disagree, at least to some degree, on this one. I've seen excellent players who get on this kind of stage with this kind of stakes and completely crack. It does, it can get in your mind. I should say it does. It can. I don't know that it is. The way Luffy's been playing, I think you might be right that he's playing clean. And I like that start completing a very difficult Link series there. He's ducking, he's bobbing, he's weaving, he's dashing in, he's dashing out, he's reflecting. He's running this show. Wow. Woo! Got him again. Okay.
Oh, got him.
Oh! Hits it out.
I think he was. Both of them knew that that range might have been so that the Soul Spiral wasn't going to connect.
Yeah.
So Bonchan went for it. He went to punish it. But Luffy said, you know what, this might not come, so I'm not even going to do it.
And that's so smart because that had been Bonchan's #1 answer to him so far, is challenging those false block strings. Again, Luffy using that to his own advantage. Even a weakness can become a strength in the magical land of Street Fighter. Oh, he's going to get the juggle, yes. Good stuff.
Oh, too close again, punish.
Bonchan smells blood. Pushing. Luffy wants out. Does he give him a chance to activate Ultra? No. Okay, there it is.
He's going to do it after the backdash. And he's got Bonchan in the corner. Bonchan,
Oh.
okay, whoa, got right through there.
Bonchan can challenge and does. Okay.
Oh, no super. He wants to save it just in case.
And this will now kill if he lands the super. Bonchan now wants to put block damage. Wow. What? Wow, Bonchan going nothing.
Yes! And the bracket has been reset by Luffy.
Unbelievable. Luffy standing up, obviously happy with the advice he got, or maybe he's getting a little more where that came from. The
Luffy.
Collected think tank of Europeans' greatest Street Fighter minds, all there cheering him on, getting him their best. Do it for all of us.
We have the potential here for the first non-Asian champion of Street Fighter 4 series here at Evolution, and it's not going to be from America. The chance is being
I don't want to play
jumped
the
at
race
by
card.
Luffy.
I think Luffy might be Asian.
Well, he's not from an
But he's a I don't know. I don't know where that breaks down.
Stop the technicalities here.
not to cut you out. You're absolutely right.
Stop.
Having, the first time somebody outside of, we've seen Japan, we've seen Singapore,
Yes. Korea
Europe.
as
Yes,
well.
of course, Korea, infiltration and his fine run. But we are right back into it, just like that. Luffy, in impressive fashion, winning that first set, 3-1. Reset the bracket. Now both men with a loss. Whoever loses here is out in second place, and we will be crowning a new Evolution 2014 champion.
Is it going to be Luffy or is it Bonchan? This is the final set.
Oh, bullying him with those false block strings now, saying, don't you want an uppercut? Where's your uppercut now?
I talk about how Luffy is playing with confidence. I see the exact opposite in Bonchan. He is playing so tentatively.
Oh, and that's exactly how. It's because his windows of opportunity with those false block strings, the counter ultras, Luffy has now turned those on his head, saying, you don't even know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'm just going to go for this dumb false block string that you could punish. Maybe I'm going to try and bait it out of you.
Oh,
If all else fails, jump in with the hard kick.
good option selected from Bonchan to catch the backdash.
Oh,
he
and
can
he's going to
trade
get the
off
juggle.
that.
Yes, that's actually advantageous for Sagat to trade.
Was he hitting a button? No.
No, she stands strong. Good throw tech. Oh, Bonchan with a strange choice there, but nice wake-up grab, and looks like he might be able to close out round 2. Yes. Smart stuff. Reflect from that range, too slow. Luffy might have been able to super through that, but he wouldn't have killed, and he wanted to play it smart, take it into round 3. But this is a new day, and as strong as Luffy has looked, that doesn't mean anything unless he's able to get that win here.
Oh,
Nice counter poke, but doesn't complete. Is he looking too hard for super here? That's my only concern. His game is so strong apart from the super.
oh. And right now, Bonchan's fireball game looking really strong. Great timing on those.
I want to see the old Luffy, the dancing Luffy. The Luffy focused entirely on the super is not effective here so far.
Okay.
There we go.
It's a forward throw. Activates Ultra. Going to trap him in the corner with those orbs. And he's just trying to erase
Oh,
them.
almost gets a counter hit, not quite. Orb still circling.
Yeah, both of those tiger shots he threw. Rose actually blocked it before the orbs were able to.
Oh, nice counter. Oh, we got him that time.
Oh,
and that's
the
gonna be it.
super!
Not gonna kill, but it's gonna be very, very close. Oh, wow! He says, no, I will not be eating block damage. So you get him in the back dash. No!
Luffy goes up 1-0. He has taken the lead over Bonchan, working 2 games away from becoming Evolution Champion of 2014.
Look at this confidence. That was such a smart challenge from Bonchan. He knows he needed to lay it on the line. He threw that ultra. Roses love backdashing. Luffy, too smart. Another perfect read, earning that game 1 victory. And now he says, what? You gonna feed me again? Let's do this. Okay, get him a little out of range. Rose looking so strong in this matchup. Complete comfort. Although not the life advantage. He hasn't quite decided this round whether he wants to be in reflect range or up close pressure range.
Activates the ultra. Gonna use this once again for pressure.
Oh, shows him respect and then says, fine, you don't want to back off?
Oh,
Wow.
again, the reversal uppercuts from Bonchan paying off.
Oh, and Luffy going right back in on him. Man, I am loving Luffy today. Pressure, pressure. That's the ultra. Is he going to be able to recover in time? Yes.
Yes, and saves both orbs at the same time. Still
Trying to
trying
bait
to
him
get
into
in
a
there.
mistake.
Yeah.
Sacrifices damage. Okay, there's the pressure. Bonchan withstands the storm. Wants to close this out. Knows his victory is in his grasp. What?
Oh! Luffy's reads have been immaculate in this top 8. Everything that he's done has worked exactly how he's planned it. Stealing that round from Bonchan. Bonchan has to feel rattled right now. Let's see if he can make a recovery in this situation.
And I think one of the things that has to be most troubling for him is he hasn't quite been able to find a complete sweet spot of where he really wants to be.
Yep.
Although he's definitely got it working this round. Just straight and standard kind of offense and the corner pressure. He's getting a lot of work done. But it's about finding that consistent range, that consistent overall battle plan, and I don't think that's quite come yet for him. He's been more limited to one-off shenanigans and really bold, like, singular plays. But I think that could be enough to close it out here. Yes.
There it is right there. But even there, wasn't even able to get a perfectly clean uppercut. Still though, he'll be very happy to take that round.
Puts one on the board after a relentless assault here from Luffy so far. Wow.
Oh, wow. Just to kill some of that momentum. Get Bonchan
Absolutely.
a little bit wary of throwing fireballs at too close a range.
The fireball is looking like a liability in every way. Does it build ultra? Sometimes it builds your super. Sometimes it gets reflected in your face. Sometimes it gets drilled through.
Or sometimes she just slides under it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
right.
Bonchan getting good damage off of that.
Oh, good counter hit bait. Frame trap setups.
Watch out for Dizzy.
Is he gonna challenge?
Yeah, she's gonna be safe from that.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Nothing tricky. Showing respect.
Get
against
it!
the
No, that's enough! Luffy is up 2-0 over Bonchan. You can see the despair on Bonchan's face, but Luffy not even shaken. The confidence in his face.
Bonchan definitely knows. He is in deep, deep
The
trouble.
battle has begun.
And no character change. Bonchan says, I'm gonna do this with Sagat or nobody. Good start here for him.
Watching a champion come out of the loser's bracket like this would also be an incredible feat. Bonchan's winner's advantage already evaporated, and he's down 2 games to none against the French master Luffy, playing as the Italian Rose. True representation of Europe.
Nice throw and got him into the corner. So he's gonna have a nice pressure game right now. And he's always trying to erase those.
Dancing forward and a great challenge there. He didn't eat any additional trouble. Oh, wow, out of range.
Beautiful.
Challenging again. Bonchan playing so smart, using this great reaction. Wow. He wants to close this out. He does get the ultra off. Be able to jump forward? No, goes for the reflex. Here she comes. He can win with a trade on the uppercut.
Now it's run out. Okay, there we go. Yes.
And he burns the meter to close that round out. Even with the big life advantage, some may quibble with this. In this situation, absolutely want to take that round. Another great tech.
Luffy gets an early hit if he just decides to burn the entire meter on the super or not.
And great block there after the side switch. Tiger knee. Luffy a little bit out of his zones here. Could it be that Bonchan has finally found his spot? He's going for the tricksy stuff. Oh, good stuff from Bonchan finding the throw. That is Rose's base.
Oh, good damage. And now he's got Luffy in the corner. Oh, but again, a backwards throw. This is not done yet.
Fakes the level 3 focus. Now gonna dance in. You won't take the bait? Fine, I'll walk up and throw you. And you can predict the timing of his walk-up throws occasionally based on the position of the orb. So very
oh, beautiful neutral jump for Bonchan. But remember, he did this last time, brought it to 2-1.
Exactly the same situation.
Right.
Yeah, and he played a solid third game to take it back, after which Luffy completely blew him out of the water. So let's see if Bonchan can maintain this momentum. And again, I felt like he had just the beginnings of like an interesting strategy there towards the end. Seemed to have found his position, his pace, his spacing. I don't know if he's going to be able to maintain here. And it's going to be match point again for Luffy. Match point, tournament point, evolution point. Fighting for Europe, the largest Street Fighter tournament in the history of the planet. Japan versus France. There's challenging again with those false block strings. Bonchan not taking the bait. Good pressure. Luffy seems all right in the corner here so far.
Oh, nice little counter with that Pierce, but getting right through there, trying to jump over, couldn't quite get it.
Bonchan, yeah, the story so far to me has been his survival of all these throw games from Rose. He's had a combination of great techs and straight up counter throws. He's also not giving anything up to this Ultra 2. Very rare that he gets hit by that for as many as those we've seen from Luffy.
All right, got 2 hits because the first one was...
Oh, got him again. There's the big challenge, and it's going to be right in the face. Good tech. But Bonchan smells it. He's closing in. Luffy answering back. This is a critical first round. He burns the meter.
Too far. Oh, Pierce. Luffy on evolution point.
So close. That was so close to being counter hit.
Will he be the first non-Asian-born player?
Sorry to mess you up there, James.
Thanks, Seth.
That's what we're here for. Luffy, an incredible achievement. Already. Oh, and is that going to be? Yes. In the front, dancing away, misses the counter hit. Bonchan.
Punish him. Oh, wow. He knew Bonchan was going to go for the throw, so he went for the close forward. Got the combo off of it.
And Luffy sitting on the nearly ever-present super. I don't know how. I've never seen so much super meter. He's got it all. Oh, that was it. He knew it, too. He had avoided the counter hit, and Luffy is just going to be pressuring him. Those drills.
Here comes Soul Satellite.
Oh, no!
Ooh, too far.
Wow.
But he gets the throw. Here we go. Just a tiny chunk of life left.
Oh, battles back. No. Bonchan trying to close the door. Trying to keep him out. Needs the reflex.
And Luffy uses some meter for an EX Fireball. So no more Soul Spiral into supers.
But Bonchan also out of meter. Oh no! Oh no!
Luffy! Luffy has done it! He has taken Evolution 2014!
Unbelievable! It is France. It will be your champion over Japan. Wow! Incredible stuff. I have not seen domination like that ever. So many great players. Walked over Fuudo. Mushed Bonchan. He only got 2 games off him. Coming straight out of the loser's bracket.
He took out Momochi. He took out 5 Japanese players before that. A lot of times people say, oh, he had an easy bracket. He had like one of the hardest, bracket ever. going through all those guys, including Snake Eyes, having a down-to-the-wire match with Snake Eyes, and Luffy has taken it Evolution 2014 from
Dude.
Europe.
I gotta say, yeah, Japan on notice. And also,
Yes.
one of the greatest American players ever, soundly defeated by this
Yep.
champion. This guy has earned it the whole way. Vive la France. I'm hoping that some of his countrymen have stayed with us into the wee small hours to witness this history-making victory.
And again, 3 years in a row, Japan took it, Daigo Fuudo, and now 3 years,
Seeing the challenge again.
yep, from all
Infiltration,
around the world.
Singapore, now France rising to the challenge. Time for America to step up its game as we go forward.
Exactly.
Proud of all our players, of course, Ricky and Snake Eyes both in the top 8. Incredible stuff from them, but it was Luffy. Meltdown Luffy. It's been his day all day, playing just incredible stuff. Great reads, great boldness, that certain swagger, the style, the eye of the tiger brought him all the way here as they line up the final 8 in order of their placings, preparing for the award ceremony to close out Evolution 2014, record-breaking year on all fronts.
That may have been one of the all-time top 8 performances I have ever seen.
It was so good.
Just great play. You saw games where he had to play very defensive. You saw rounds where he was just that moving wall, trapping you into the corner. You saw other ones with the crazy reads, like the raw soul spirals and the supers.
That was incredible.
SF4 at Evo 2014.
Truly, Luffy was the
The champion of today.
rose-shaped heel-wearing X-Wing flying down the Death Star trench of Japan, finding that shot, making it count, and Japan is off the throne.
Also in 7th, Momochi.
So Sako, Momochi, both getting 7th place here. Evolution.
Momochi, incredible run.
Tied for 5th.
Great
It's
character
gackt.
variety. Gackt holding it down for Team Singapore
Absolutely.
and all of their great and proud traditions. They've come so far.
Also in 5th,
Small country,
Ricky
big strength.
Ortiz.
America.
Ortiz.
One of America's favorite sons. Guy that's found his footing, trained at the foot of the great
In
champion
4th,
John Choi, representing
the
NorCal.
USA, Snake Eyes.
This guy's a young guy. He's still going to be swinging for the fences. He's only gotten better every year that I've known him.
In
Plays a very
3rd
difficult
from
character.
Japan,
Incredible.
Fuudo.
Fuudo, such a dominating style. Fei Long,
In
master.
2nd, also from Japan, Bonchan.
Shout out to Ben's voice, also giving, just like the rest of us.
My
little bit of
voice
pop
has
there.
been
First
dead
place, the
for
new
a while.
world champion, Luffy.
Close up on the shirt, nice stuff. All hail the inanimate carbon rod. It was the shirt the whole time. What an incredible champion. This is his moment. Oh, you can see his hand shaking there.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to keep it together here. He's still in that Eye of the Tiger killer kind of moment.
All of that emotion that he had to contain round after round after round, all let out in a giant burst here.
This crowd is spent. Everybody's spent. It's been a really emotional day. Incredible stuff. I had to clap myself. Hopefully that didn't pop into the mic too bad. Luffy showing it around. That is going to take us through top 8 winners. Posing. Not so sure about that smile. Trying a different smile. Good adjustment on the fly. Smile getting a little stale now. We've both been there.
Oh, man.
Looking around for all the
There
different
it is.
cameras. It can be very challenging in its own way, but it's something he'll have to learn as an incredible champion, breaking records, setting, all illusions about what's the true power of Europe.
Yep.
You've seen it on display here. Obviously, we've seen Ryan Hart playing some of the best Street Fighter of his
Right.
life. Luffy as well, playing some of the best Street Fighter of his life.
You can see
Still
a little look of
showing around the
disappointment
thumb.
on Bonchan's face. I mean, he took Topanga A-League, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
did
one
he?
of the hardest invitationals in
Yeah.
the entire world.
But just fell short here at Evolution, getting 2nd place. Still such a strong player, using a character that many feel has been weakened severely, but showing that Sagat's still very capable of doing some heavy damage. He, including himself, has gone through so many people, and you can see the credits rolling in the background. on
That's
the
a good
screen.
one on me.
Out to
Yep.
Evo 2014. Let's give a big hand for all the
Yes,
finalists
and
all
so
the winners tonight.
everyone, again, all 130, 120 plus thousand guys at home, guys and gals at home. Thank you for tuning in. This Sunday, this whole weekend has been just full of the most. Every year, I said this. I say this every year. I don't know how we can top. Like I'm like, well, 2015 is gonna be crap, you know.
I'm out. Yeah, that's pretty much it for his.
I can't get any better than this, but every year somehow it gets better.
Do us a favor, come out, join us, go to your local tournament, support your scene. Thank you to everybody who makes this possible.
Yeah, shout outs to all those names you saw scrolling up for really stepping up. We had the amazing production from all sorts of people on this staff. Oh my God, it's a team effort.
It takes a village.
Yeah, it's a team effort, not only from everyone who ran this tournament, but for everyone who showed up to this tournament, for everyone who's watching at home.
Our judges, everybody that makes this possible.
Exactly.
All of you at home, come out, help support, find a way to do it. Be a part of this scene. It's one of the most incredible things on the planet. It's changed my life. I know it's changed James' life.
Everybody who's come here has said this fighting game community is the greatest community. They said everybody is so nice. Everyone is so wonderful. So definitely.
Except for that guy. That guy's kind of a jerk.
Fair enough. Yeah. But
James, send us out. Let's say goodbye to the people. Let them go to bed.
Evolution 2014. I hope you guys had as much fun as we had. Thank you for watching. Seth.
See you next year.
It's been a pleasure.
Good morning, everybody. Good evening and good afternoon, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in.
This is our first Evo. It's the big stage. Everything's
Big moment.
different. Everything's different on the stage.
I'm not crying. We'll be back. We're not done yet.